Everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad we got so many people in here early tonight. We come with very, very sad and upsetting news, of course. If you guys saw the comment I left to start the stream, unfortunate injury news. Mitchell Robinson is out for 8 to 10 weeks with ankle surgery, meaning he will not be back until mid-February, probably late February, the earliest. And he's also going to be reevaluated in 8 to 10 weeks, which means that this could linger up to like 11 to 12 weeks. Not looking good for our man in the middle, Mitchell Robinson. Our team is going to be severely hampered with that. Now that's long-term injury. Short-term injury, Emmanuel Quickley is also out tonight with right knee inflammation. So the New York Knickerbockers are going in tonight really, really, really undermanned. Now they're not really a team that can go into games undermanned. A lot's going to be placed onto the shoulders of Jalen Brunson, who is questionable for tonight. I do believe he's playing, but was listed questionable tonight with the ankle injury that he suffered at the very end of that Celtics game. RJ Baird, who has reportedly still been dealing with some lingering migraine issues. But also, I mean, we forget this because it was literally the first game of the season. Dealing with that little knee injury he suffered against, yes, the same Celtics, the first game of the season. So RJ, a little banged up throughout the season. He's already missed a bunch of games. Jalen Brunson, now banged up. He has yet to miss a game. And Julius Randle, who just a couple of games ago was questionable. Actually, last game against Boston was questionable for that Boston game with knee inflammation himself. So this team is struggling. It's already been kind of a season from hell for the Knicks with the very difficult schedule that they were handed this season. The unfortunate situation that occurred regarding the in-season tournament where they lost a home game. So they're going to play 42 road games and 40 home games this year. That sucks. And then also being dealt the very unfortunate hand of having to play the two best teams in the conference this year 5 times, a total of 10 times. So 1/8 of their games this season is going to come against the two best teams in the East, the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks. Not great. Not great. And now having to deal with this Mitchell Robinson injury, and then also the sort of situation with a couple of players hampered, as we already talked about, a couple of important players. And then not to even mention some of the lingering locker room issues. And they're not even issues, but things that have come up so far this season where Josh Hart talked about not really liking the role he's had so far this season and maybe, not being super happy about it. Again, his words, he's not a disgruntled player, but he did bring those things up by himself. And then obviously the Quentin Grimes situation where was it the Milwaukee game? Yes, after the Milwaukee game, vented and voiced frustration about his role on the team and how difficult it's been for him. And then obviously the rotation change by inserting DiVincenzo into the starting lineup and trying to get Quentin Grimes going by bringing him off the bench. This team, I feel like, is going in the wrong direction so far this season. This is going to be a down year for the Knicks. But I say all of that, doom and gloom, to start the stream, all of that, because I will say that it's gut check time for the Knicks. It's gut check time. This team, consistently, time and time again, fights through all of this. And they're going to fight through this. And they're going to come out the other side. Now, they're going to be wounded and battle-tested and not where they want to be in the standings. And their win-loss ratio is not going to be exactly where we want it to be. We're getting started also here. But we're going to come out on top. And it's going to start tonight against the Toronto Raptors, where Jericho Sims gets the start for the injured Mitchell Robinson, keeping Isaiah Hartenstein in his natural role of coming in as the backup center. Expect heavy Isaiah Hartenstein minutes, of course. Pirtle has it up top, coming to his right. Good help defense from the Knicks to get it out to Scotty Barnes, who's coming to his right. Now they throw it inside to Pirtle, who had the mismatch, throws it high up off the glass, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Pirtle ends up with it, fighting, puts it up, can't get it to go, but leaned right into Jericho Sims and able to draw the foul. So Pirtle's going to the line for 2. I didn't even get to acknowledge everybody in the chat tonight. Susan first. What's up, Susan? Welcome back. She said, sorry I missed the last 2 games taking care of sick family members. Anyway, damn, Mitch Robinson is out. We still got this. I love the positivity from Susan. And you don't ever have to apologize for not making it to any streams. Everyone's got their own separate lives. And I hope your family heals up well. And I hope everything's good with you. We love having you in here, so welcome back. But you don't ever have to apologize for not showing up. Everyone's got their own thing going on. Pirtle goes 2 for 2 from the line. And Brunson bringing it down over to Sims, over to Randall. Randall has it up top. Over to RJ. RJ coming to his left, around the Sims screen. And smoothly gets to the basket, carefully prodding his way out of the way of the basket. It's a nice layup high off glass. Good move from RJ. We're going to need a lot from RJ. Schroeder, beautiful bounce pass. The Pirtle throws it down. And Jericho Sims struggling in pick and roll coverage early. Not great. Not great. Pirtle, by the way, only went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his right. Leaves it off for Randall. Randall right wing, pump fakes. Getting it in. Gets to the foul line. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Sims fighting with Pirtle. Can't hold on to it. Pirtle bringing it down over to Scotty Barnes straight away. Inside pass to Pirtle. Picking on Sims a little bit. Kick it out to Siakam. Siakam 3. Can't get it to go. Beautiful rebound from DiVincenzo, who's pushing now the other way. Over to Brunson. Right wing. No one closes out. Transition 3. On the right wing goes down. Yes, sir. Frank, Big Rud, Susan, Karen. What's up, Karen? And then Pat, look away for 1 second. Pascal Siakam all the way down and lays it up and in. Nice and easy in transition. Tom Thibodeau quickly calls a timeout, clearly not liking what he's seeing from the Knicks right now. And I don't blame him. And I don't blame him one bit. Oh, how are we feeling, everybody? Let's go through everybody's chat. I definitely spoke way too long in the beginning. Actually, it wasn't that. I showed up a little too late. C. Tyler also here. What's up, C. Tyler? Karen, sending shout outs and prayers and love to Susan. Karen said, I live in Michigan, but about ready to quit being a Detroit Pistons fan. Came not on 950 as listed or any of their radio affiliates, not on TV, and no one does it on YouTube. That sucks, Karen. I mean, when you lose, what is it now, 17, 18 in a row? I don't know who wants to do those games, but if I were a Pistons fan, I'd definitely be on here every night. Thankfully, though, I'm an Knicks fan. Karen did say, glad I like the New York Knicks and the LA Lakers. Also, at least I can follow the game here at Bad Dog Sports. Does the Lakers, and even if he is a Knicks fan. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, I do these sort of as a way also for if anybody, watching these games is becoming harder and more difficult, especially if you live in the Northeast, because you get the blackout games from NBA League Pass, so you have to find another way to watch it. So unless you have cable, which more and more people are cutting the cord, obviously, you would need to pay either for VPN and then have knowledge of being able to use the VPN. They're not difficult to use, but it's for some people, anything on the internet can be difficult. So you either have to know how to use a VPN and pay for a VPN along with paying for streaming services monthly, or you would have to shell out the $10 per game for the MSG channel, the MSG streaming channel, or $310 single time payment for the season, which is absolutely ridiculous, but it is what it is, unfortunately. But I appreciate it, Karen, and happy I can provide somewhat of a service and be as entertaining as possible. That is the goal. Appreciate you. Susan said, we need this win tonight. We do. Frank, what's up, Frank? How's it going, big dog? Big Rud too. What's up, Big Rud? Daryl Smith, what's up? Who hit the 3 for us? It was Brunson. Brunson hit the transition 3 on the right wing, Daryl. Brunson has it, hands it off to RJ, coming to his left over to Randall. Randall hands it off to DiVincenzo. Now back to Brunson. A lot of movement along the perimeter. Knicks getting downhill now. Brunson pull up three. Knocks down another one for JB. Yes, sir. Jalen Brunson continues his absolute fantastic shooting. Siakam runs into Brunson, knocks him down, no foul call, and Schroeder walks right into a wide open three. Brunson, when you don't get that foul call, gives up an open three. Brunson bringing it down. Tied at 8, 9:40, 5 to go. Randall has it up top over to RJ. RJ with Siakam on it. Coming to his right around the sim screen. Hesitation dribble, kicks it out to Randall. Right wing, puts up the three, and he swishes the three, and the Knicks 4-5 from three, knocking shots down. 3 for 3, 4 for 5 from the field overall. 3 for 3 from three, excuse me. Schroeder coming down to his left, getting downhill. Leaves it off for Siakam. Brunson runs up to close out on him. Siakam likes the mismatch. They bring a soft double team, kicks it out to Schroeder. Up top to Anunoby. Anunoby crosses over to his left. DiVincenzo sticks in front of him. Step back, mid-range jumper. Good defense from the Knicks overall, and very good defense from DiVincenzo on the closeout. Missed shot from Anunoby. Brunson bringing it down the other way. Up top to Randall, coming to his right, stepping back, puts up the three. That's going in. Oh, off the left side of the rim, doesn't go in. Schroeder with the rebound. He's bringing it down over to Scotty Barnes, who's bringing it down in transition. Spins in the paint, leaves it off. Perperto gets blocked by DiVincenzo, but he holds on to it and able to lay it up and in. RJ has it on the right wing. Pulling it out. Coming to his right. Hesitation dribble. Getting downhill. Euro steps. Puts up the left-handed floater. Can't get it to go. Sims tips it out to Randall. Randall got to drive it in. He's driving it in now. Gets into the paint. Pump fake. Leans in. Fade away. Swishes it over Scotty Barnes. Good patience from Julius Randle. I love the patience. Schroeder bringing it down quickly on the left side of the court. Steps back. Puts up the three. DiVincenzo gives him space. Rebound. Barnes able to grab it over Brunson. It was a mismatch. Now Anunoby driving it down. RJ shuts him off. Kick it back up top to Siakam, going one-on-one against DiVincenzo. Spin move, puts it up, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Pirtle able to grab it. Raptors kick it out. They swing it around to a wide-open Anunoby three, and he airballs it. Okay. We'll take it. The Knicks pushing quickly the other way. RJ in the paint. Pump fakes, pivots, gets to the left hand. Finishes over Siakam. Love to see it. RJ being very aggressive early. And Schroeder also being aggressive, getting downhill, going past Brunson. Jericho Sims forced to foul on the help. He's got to be there quicker. Brunson also can't get blown by like that. So Schroeder going to the line for two. 7:52 remaining here in the first quarter. 15-10. Very fast pace to start. Student said, time for Coach Tibbs to expand past the 9-man rotation with injuries occurring. Yeah, he's going to have to start trusting a lot more. And I think he does trust these guys on the bench. It's going to be interesting who he goes to. Obviously, Jericho Sims is getting the start now, so we expect him to play a bunch. But also, I would expect Deuce McBride to get majority of the minutes that we're going to lose from Emmanuel Quickley. And then it might be interesting. Do we get an Evan Fournier sighting tonight? I don't know. I would doubt it, but you never know. Brunson turns it over, tried to hit DiVincenzo, come back door. Scotty Barnes feeds Siakam, who's running down the court, gets fouled by DiVincenzo. Previously, who got fouled and made the free throws? Who just made those free throws? Anyway, it is 15-12 with Siakam going to the line for two more. Daryl Smith, cool. Yeah, Brunson getting off to a bit of a heater. Siakam misses the first free throw. We love our opponents missing free throws. Decade, what's up, Decade? It's going to be a tough schedule coming up. But again, time to grind it out. Siakam goes 0 for 2 at the line. Yes, sir. We love it. Randall with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. No turnovers. Here we go. RJ coming to his left. Gets it over to Randall. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. Schroeder getting up into him. DiVincenzo coming to his right. Euro steps in the paint. Kicks it out. Wide open. RJ in the corner for three. Can't get it to go off the back rim. Come on, dog. Long rebound. Goes out to the Raptors. Hands it off to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Euro steps into the paint. Finishes smoothly with the right hand over Brunson. Brunson cannot be. He's consistently been the last person on the back line of our defense. We can't have that. He's a 6-foot point guard. He can't be the guy at the back of our defense. I don't care if it's in transition. Other guys got to hustle back and take that role from him. Randall backing down Barnes the other way, spins towards the baseline, now fade away over Barnes, knocks it down. Tough shot from Julius Randle. Just under 7 minutes to go here. Scotty Barnes bringing it down, Randall guarding him, over to Pirtle, up top, Sims on him, backdoor pass to Anunoby, dunks it down over Brunson. Brunson getting picked on here. Not having a good defensive game at all. He is getting absolutely picked on right now. Brunson has it up top. Anunoby guarding him. Brunson coming to his right around the Sims screen, snakes it, gets to his left hand, mid-range pull-up jumper over Pirtle, and over Barnes, can't get it to go. Jericho Sims offensive rebound, they swing it around. RJ wide open, straightaway three, knocks one down, yes sir. We need RJ to start picking up the three-point shooting again. Got off to a very good start to start the year. Cooled off since the migraine issues, since he came back from the migraine issues. Hopefully he starts another nice run here. The Raptors swinging around the perimeter, leave it off of Pirtle on the inside, wide open, puts it up at the basket, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. RJ fighting Pirtle. Pirtle able to grab it, kicks it out, over to Siakam, who's driving it down, up top to Schroeder, pass fake, holds it, now swings it over to Siakam on the right wing, driving it to his left, gets to his left hand, finishes over Randall with a left-handed layup. That was good, solid defense from the Knicks all around, right up until the very last second when they allowed Siakam to get inside. Knicks got to be better on the perimeter. Couple of guys letting the Raptors blow by them. Raptors are doing a good job attacking the Knicks defenders. Randall has it up top, now to the left wing, coming to his left hand, switches back to his right. He's got Barnes in the post, bully balling him a little bit. Another fade away from Randall. Another result, 2-point basket. Yes, sir, Randall's cooking early. Brunson's knocked down a couple of threes, and RJ's being very aggressive. The big three, going to need to pick it up and be a lot more consistent. It's been, I don't think the big three, actually, maybe they have. It's been very rare that all three of the Knicks' main three guys, between Brunson, Randall, and RJ, have all three played really well together in a game. I think it's happened maybe once or twice this season against not great opponents. But without Mitchell Robinson, the Knicks need to pick it up in other ways, which means being a lot more efficient offensively. Because you're not going to have Mitchell Robinson gobbling up every miss you have, grabbing every offensive rebound in the world. So because of that, you're going to need to be a lot more efficient. The Knicks are definitely doing that tonight. We can go through the box score real quick because pretty much everybody's getting in on the action a little bit. Susan said, "Don't forget to hit the like button, crew." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you're in the stream tonight, if you're in the chat, if you're in stream, hit the like button. It's that thumbs up button right below the video. It's free. It's a free way to support the stream, and I'd very much appreciate it. All it really does is tell YouTube this is a solid piece of content and more people should see it. And the more people we get in stream, the more people subscribe, the more we have the capability of doing very fun things on stream and on the channel in general. So if you'd like to join the community, the door is always open. Also hit the subscribe button if you like what you see so far. Moistly Towlette, my man, what's up, big dog? Do you think Hartenstein is on the cusp of being a 2010-5 player? No, I don't. Maybe 15-5. We know he's a good passer. He's been a much better rebounder. But he's not getting to that 20-point threshold. Not anywhere close. And also, the 10-5 is feasible. It's feasible for a guy like Hartenstein. But I wouldn't bet on it. Carl, what's up, Carl? What's poppin', big dog? Oof. The Knicks coming in tonight hurting. Did I stop my timer? Yes, I did. The Knicks coming in tonight hurting in a very, very bad way. But they've come out in this first quarter fighting, ready to go. Jericho Sims is trying his hardest out there, but he's going to be a bit rusty. Has not really played all season. Actually, I don't think he's played at all season. He hasn't played any meaningful minutes. He may have come in at some point during garbage time in one of these games, but these are his first real minutes of the season. And some good, some bad, as per usual with Jericho Sims, but it is his first game of the season. So we're not going to judge him too harshly, but I do need him to be a little bit more solid defensively. Pirtle's kind of eating him up a little bit. He needs to be a much better defensive rebounder as well. He's too big, too strong, too athletic to not be a better rebounder. RJ's up to 7 points. He's 3 for 5 from the field. Oh, we're back in it. All right. Anunoby driving it down, puts it up over Jericho Sims can't get it to go, and the Knicks fighting on the boards again, and Pirtle just gobbling up rebounds without Mitchell Robinson down there. You need Julius Randle to be more of a beast. Julius Randle needs to up his rebounding. Quinn Grimes getting ready to check in here. Josh Hart also already checked in for RJ. Grimes checking in for DiVincenzo here. As for the Raptors, Gary Trent Jr. checked in for Scotty Barnes. Schroeder has it up top, coming to his right around the Pirtle screen. Brunson guarding him, gets to the foul line, mid-range pull-up jumper, comes up short. Randle with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Pirtle's going to pick up Randle. He's got it on the left side of the court, left wing, putting the moves on him, putting Pirtle right into the post and moving him immediately. Gets into the paint, takes the foul. Ooh, hit off the front rim. Couldn't get the friendly roll, but Randle going to the line for two. I love Randle being a bully. Be a bully. Don't settle for the high post. You know, so many times he'll get it to a guard or something, get into the high post, and then call for it out by the three-point. No, you too big, too strong, too powerful, too skilled. Get down low. Use that size. Use that skill. Use that footwork. I love when I see Randle bully ball his way to the basket and draw a foul like that. Love it. And he's been converting his free throws the last couple of games, being very consistent at the free throw line, knocking this one down right here. 23-18. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And Hartenstein checks in for Jericho here. Wesley Towles said, Giddey has looked good, but I hear he's only interested in averaging 17. Oh, we're going to stay away from that one. Guys should not be playing basketball right now. That's all I'll say about that. Julius Randle knocks down the second free throw, 24-18. Under 5 minutes to go. Schroeder has that up top. Over to Siakam. Siakam has it on the right wing. Coming to his left and on the Pirtle screen. Randle goes under it. Siakam keeping it, crossing over, kicks it out in the corner. Anunoby over Brunson. Airballs it again. And then out of bounds off Pirtle. Going to the Knicks. Quick outlet to Randle. Toronto does a good job getting back. Randle going on one against Siakam. Randle backing him down. Spins towards the baseline. Putting it between his legs, back into the post. Spins, pump fakes, leans in. Another fadeaway. Off the back of the rim, gets a nice friendly bounce. Now one goes in. Julius Randle cannot be guarded by these Toronto Raptors, and he knows it. And he knows it. Toronto pushing it the other way. Gary Trent Jr. gets the handoff from Pirtle, driving it to his right, getting downhill, puts up the floater, comes up short, and Pirtle snatches another rebound, and Josh Hart rips it out of his hand. Brunson picks it up. He's bringing it down. Gary Trent Jr. going to pick him up. They swing it over to Hart. Backdoor pass to Quinn Grimes. Goes up and under. Can't finish. Don't get too fancy. Quinn, just go up and dunk it down. Why you got to go up and under like that? Quinn Grimes misses the layup. Beautiful pass from Josh Hart, though. Schroeder coming the other way. Good defense from the Knicks. They get it over to Gary Trent Jr., who pump fakes. Quinn Grimes fly by. Sidestep three. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein snatches the rebound, but it's a foul on Hartenstein. They can't keep Jakob Poeltl off the glass. He is eating them alive right now. The Knicks got it. They're playing pretty solid defense, but they cannot end the defensive possession with a solid rebound. Struggling. Since already talking about 17 on or off the court. That's crazy. It's crazy that you even got to ask that question. Again, I'm going to stay away from this situation. All I'll say is that he probably shouldn't be playing basketball right now. All right, Poeltl knocked down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Poeltl already has 6 rebounds in this game. And Poeltl knocks down the second free throw. Brunson bringing it down. Malachi Flynn checks in for Schroeder here for the Toronto Raptors. Brunson bringing it down. Coming to his right. Dribble pull-up three. Another one. Airballs it. Well, grazes the rim slightly. Kind of an airball. Not a good shot from Brunson at all. I did not like that Brunson shot at all. So Toronto bringing it down the other way. Flynn has it up top. Hands it off to Siakam. Siakam driving it to his right. Cross-court pass. Flynn catches it on the left wing. One dribble over to Gary Trent Jr. coming to his right around the Siakam screen. Back to Flynn, who catches it on the run. They throw it up top to Siakam, who swings it over to Anunoby, who's wide open on the left wing. And he makes them pay by splashing the wide open three. About 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. It's a 3-point game, 26-23. Come on, Knicks. Brunson has it up top. Malachi Flynn guarding him. Over to Josh Hart. Looking to feed Julius Randle in the post. Back over to Brunson. Randle didn't have good positioning. They're playing off Josh Hart. Brunson off the screen from Hartenstein. Nice power dribble from Hartenstein. Lays it up and in around Achua. Good pick and roll play between Brunson and Hartenstein. Hit a head pass to Siakam, who's driving it down. Gets absolutely swatted at the rim by Hartenstein, but there's a foul before Hartenstein blocks him. So Siakam's going to the line for 2. Moisty said, Pirtle playing Pirtle good tonight. Could be a nice addition to the Knicks. I like Mitchell Robinson better, personally. And he's not playing backup center to Mitch. And I like Hartenstein. I'm good. Pirtle's a solid center. I prefer Robinson and Hartenstein. Siakam made the first one, misses the second free throw. And a foul in Toronto, fighting for the rebound. Brunson bringing it down. Over to Hartenstein. Anunoby now guarding Randall. Randall has to catch it out by the half-court line. Back over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein tries to throw it in the Randall. Bad pass, and Anunoby tips it away, but Hartenstein able to get it back. Now they hand it off to Randall. Way too much time has come off the clock. Anunoby has completely disrupted this possession. Randall's got to throw up a shot at the buzzer. Can't get it to go along the baseline. Flynn comes flying in for the rebound. He's pushing the pace, getting downhill. Kicks it over to Gary Trent Jr. in transition. Up top to Anunoby. He's bringing it down. Over to Achua, who hangs in the air and able to finish over Hartenstein. The Knicks have to slow down Toronto. They're trying to get easy buckets. The Knicks' half-court defense has been very good. So Toronto's trying to push the pace and get easy ones. Brunson, beautiful Euro step in the paint. Can't finish over Achua, though, on the floater. And Flynn, again, attacking, gets to the right hand, finishes over Randall. Bad transition defense yet again from the Knicks. And very bad transition defense from Randall. But everyone has been very bad in transition tonight. This is actually very bad. Part of it is their rebounding has been terrible. Here's a couple of things, right? Here's a couple of things with Mitchell Robinson being out. Mitchell Robinson's such a dynamic and dominant offensive rebounder that when he's in the game, usually the opponents need to commit 2 players to boxing out Mitchell Robinson to make sure he doesn't grab a rebound, right? Now that they don't, teams are realizing that they could just box out the center, either Hartenstein or Jericho Sims, because they're not as good of a rebounder. They're just solid rebounders. They're not Mitchell Robinson being the best offensive rebounder in the NBA. So if they can only have to commit 1 person to boxing out the center, everyone else can get out and run. Nobody else has to really worry about coming in and gang rebounding. They can just play very normal basketball, which means you get a rebound, you go, and they can start playing in transition. They are exploiting the Knicks in transition tonight. It is not looking good so far. They need to make an adjustment. They need to know. The Knicks need to know that. Also, another thing Mitchell Robinson is really good at is making the rebound even difficult for the opponents by either tipping it up or fighting for a rebound, meaning that player, a center, even when he does grab a rebound, he's got to hold on to it and look to give it to a guard. And now, if guards can come flying in and grab a rebound, because Mitchell Robinson isn't down there, Deuce McBride checks in, by the way. Happy to see Deuce get minutes. I'm very excited for Deuce this season. I think he's going to be very good. But without Mitchell Robinson sort of giving the Knicks time to get back on defense, it is, I had the timer running the whole time. There's just under 2 minutes to go here. Tied at 28. Got the score wrong. Grimes has it, kicks it over to Randall. Randall has it in the post. Gets double teamed. Cross-court pass to Josh Hart in the corner. Scotty Barnes closes out on him. Josh Hart driving it to his left. Feeds Julius Randle. Comes to the basket. Takes some contact. Goes up. Can't finish. Fight for the rebound. Hartenstein gets his hands on it, but can't get the tip to go. And Toronto comes down the other way. Josh Hart steals the pass from Malachi Flynn. Throws it ahead to Randall. Randall lays it up and in. Looks like he got shoved from behind Malachi Flynn, but no foul call. Randall complaining to the refs. Got to get back, even if it was a foul. Flynn throws it over to Scotty Barnes. He got it up top by the three-point line. Squares up, shoots a 3 over Randall. Randall doesn't even get a hand up. Randall, you got to at least get a hand up. You're daring him to shoot. We get it, but you got to at least close out. You're standing right in front of the guy. McBride has it over to Josh Hart. Swing it over to Grimes. Grimes attacking quickly off the pass, and he finishes. Another up and under layup for Quentin Grimes. This one goes down. 32-30. Achua coming the other way and finishes with the right hand. They are attacking the Knicks in transition. The Knicks need to do a better job of getting back on defense. Tied at 32, under a minute to go. Over to Josh Hart on the right wing. Coming to his left around the Hartenstein screen, spots up from threes. They go under the screen, and Josh Hart knocks down the three. Okay, confident shooting Josh Hart. We love to see it. We love to see it. Flynn going to walk it down a little bit here. 35 seconds to go here in the first. Flynn has it up top, coming to his right around the Barnes screen. Leaves it off for Barnes at the foul line. McBride closes out on him. They try to come up with a steal. Knicks are in rotation now with Chua attacking to his left along the baseline. Toronto keeps swinging it around. Barnes straight away three, swishes yet another one. And they keep leaving them wide open. Barnes continues to make them pay. He was a terrible shooter last year. Clearly made that an emphasis on his workouts this summer. He's come back a very good wide open shooter like that. And teams are leaving him wide open, so he's got to be able to knock those down. Flynn fouls McBride up top as he was trying to dribble down the clock a little bit. 8 seconds to go. Toronto had a foul to give, so Flynn was being extra aggressive. The Knicks have 8 seconds to get a shot up. This will be the last shot of the quarter, at least hopefully. McBride checking out. Can we give McBride a chance? Brunson checking in. I guess I get it. Putting Brunson in for the final offensive possession. I don't think it's worth it. But I get it. Schroeder also checking in here for Gary Trent Jr. Josh Hart going to inbound it, gets it into Hartenstein. Hartenstein crosses over to his left, leaves it off for Randall out of the corner. Pump fakes, he's driving to his right. They bring a double team along the baseline. Fade away over two defenders, hits off the back of the rim. Bounces on the rim a couple of times, but does not fall. And that's the end of the first quarter. Tied at 35. Very high scoring quarter for both teams. Don't know how I feel about that. The Knicks defense has not been very good. And we chalked that up to playing the two best teams and two very high-powered offenses in Milwaukee and Boston the last couple of games. But tonight against Toronto, should not be this bad. Should not be this bad. And the defense, for the most part, has been bad. Mostly because their half-court defense has been pretty solid. The issue is that Toronto recognized that, and they said, hey, Mitchell Robinson is in the game. Let's try running on these fools. And they've been running on the Knicks, scoring a lot of their points, especially in the second half of that first quarter there, in transition, just pushing the pace, generating open shots, generating open lanes to the basket, attacking a Knicks defense that wasn't getting back and getting set properly. So it's not looking good for the Knicks transition defense. They need to clean that up after this break here, going into the second quarter. There we go. We got our timer set. Moisley said, Magic to win the Eastern Conference over the Celtics in 6 games. Magic are too young for that. Too young for that. Susan said, I really like the Magic, but I don't think the Bucks are going to let that happen easily. The Bucks were the Celtics. I really like Orlando too, but their guys are just too young. Their guys are just too young. Paolo, Franz, they're too young. They're too young. To snatch the crown from a team like Boston that's consistently been a finals contender and this year is better than ever with a lot of the additions they made, it's just not happening over Boston. And even Milwaukee, you're not toppling Giannis and Dame in a playoff series. It's just not happening. I do like Orlando though. I do like Orlando. They're definitely going to be a tough out even for one of those teams. Moisley Teller said Franz and Mo can switch jerseys mid-game to confuse the opponent. Problem is they look nothing alike. They're not twins. And also one's 7 foot tall, or like 6'11", and the other one's only 6'8", 6'9", but still a difference. Susan said, gonna need IQ and Dante to step up to the plate. Susan, Quickly is not playing tonight. Quickly is out with right knee inflammation. He is out. I'm telling you, it's a tough time for the Knicks, dealing with a ton of injuries. All right, Deuce McBride bringing it down over to Hartenstein on the left wing, up top to Hart. Josh Hart hands it off to RJ, who's back into the game, over to Grimes, back to Hartenstein. Hartenstein holding on to it. Looking for somebody to get the ball to. He's picked his dribble up, over to Deuce, spots up for three. Malachi Flynn lost him, and Deuce McBride knocks down the straightaway three. I think Deuce McBride has improved a ton this summer, and these are his first real minutes of the season. I'd love to see Deuce have a very good game tonight. Malachi Flynn driving to his left, puts up a tough floater over Deuce, looking for a foul call, didn't get it, but did knock down the floater. Both teams shooting the ball well, come out of the first quarter, knock down the first shots. Quentin Grimes coming down, hands it off to Hartenstein on the pick and roll. Hartenstein spins in the paint, lays it up over Achua. Malachi Flynn bringing it down. Deuce McBride guarding him. Over to Grady Dick, who's just checking to the game. I'm going to call him Grady. They swing it over to Barnes. Left wing three, can't get it to go. Quentin Grimes with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Quentin Grimes had a nice pep in his step since coming off the bench the last game. Now, beautiful pass from Hartenstein over to Quentin Grimes. Didn't even see it come, just kind of landed into his hand and knocked down the layup off glass. Beautiful catch and finish, but gorgeous pass from Hartenstein. Flynn has it up top. Over to Gary Trent Jr., driving it to his right, getting to the hill. Throws up a tough right-handed swinging hook shot floater thing that goes in. Both teams knocking down tough shots. RJ coming downhill, leans in, puts it up high off glass with left hand, can't get it to go. Hartenstein tips it up, able to grab it himself, kicks it out to Josh Hart. They swing it over to Grimes, left wing three for Grimes, and he knocks it down. Quentin Grimes coming off the bench yet again, providing a spark for the Knicks. 39-45, 10 minutes to go, a little over 10 minutes to go. Scotty Barnes has it up top, dribbling it over to the right wing. Over to Achua, straight away. Pump fakes, now puts it up after hesitating. Can't get it to go, but long rebound goes out to Scotty Barnes. They swing it over to Gary Trent Jr. left wing. They leave him open. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein fighting for the rebound. Can't hold on to it. Falls right into the hands of Scotty Barnes, who's right under the basket for an easy layup. Over to Quentin Grimes, who's driving it down. And a late whistle, and it's a blocking foul on Grady. Hart, what's up, Hart? Welcome, welcome, welcome. 76ers versus Clippers is the grudge NBA Finals match. Knicks Lakers is also fine with me. Anything involving the Knicks is fine with me. I don't care who we play. I would just like to be a finals team. It's going to be tough this year, though, with their schedule and some of the injuries they've been dealing with. McBride has it up top. Over to Grimes, left wing, coming off a screen. Knocks it down. I love Quentin Grimes with confidence. I love Quentin Grimes right now. That's my guy. Malachi Flynn has it up top. Coming to his right around the Scotty Barnes screen. Deuce McBride guarding him. Cross-court pass to Gary Trent Jr. Up top. Scotty Barnes pump fakes, putting the moves on. Step back, mid-range jumper over. RJ swishes it. Woo! That was a tough move from Scotty Barnes right there. Going to the mid-range jumper is a tough move from Scotty Barnes. A little over 9 minutes to go here. Josh Hart has it up top. Tried to feed Quentin Grimes coming off the screen. Turns it over. Bad pass. Couldn't catch it. Grady Dick going all the way to the rim. And Deuce McBride went up and grabbed the rim as he went for a shot block. So it's a offensive basketball basket interference. 2 points for Grady Dick. Hart said, is Evan available? Flying Frenchman. He is available. It's going to be very interesting if Tibbs goes to him. I doubt it. At this point, he hasn't subbed Evan in, so I don't think he's going to be going to him. Seems like Deuce McBride is getting RJ dribble pull up three. Airballs it. Bad shot from RJ. It seems like Tibbs is obviously going to have Jericho Sims get the Hartenstein minutes. Hartenstein's going to be playing the Mitchell Robinson minutes. And then Deuce McBride is getting most of the quickly minutes tonight. 45-48. 8:50 to go here in the second quarter. Flynn has it up top, crosses over to his left, getting downhill, gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Boucher. Left wing three, way off. RJ comes flying in for the rebound, pushing the pace, getting downhill, leaves it off of Grimes. Crosses over, gets into the lane, kicks it out to Deuce. Deuce up top to Hartenstein. Tried to throw the inside pass to Josh Hart. If Scotty Barnes got his hands on it, it's a steal. Flynn pushing the other way, over to Boucher. Hartenstein does a good job getting back. Boucher almost loses it, gets it out to Achua. They swing it up top to Barnes, who's driving it to his left, getting downhill, kicks it over to Boucher. Corner three for him, misses it. Josh Hart with the rebound, pushing the other way, getting ahead, kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes spots up, left wing three, can't get it to go. Josh Hart offensive rebound, kicks it over to RJ. Straightaway three for RJ. Off the front rim, he can't get it to go. We're getting some good looks. Can knock some of these down here in the second quarter. Scotty Barnes dribble down, pull up three, can get it to go. Hartenstein with the long rebound. Over to Josh Hart. He's pushing pace a little bit. Leaves it off of Quentin Grimes. Walks into a straightaway three, and he knocks it down. Quentin Grimes is what we're doing, dog. All it took was for you to go to the bench, for you to pop off a little bit. Yes, sir. We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you, Quentin Grimes. Welcome to the season, my boy. Welcome to the season, Quentin Grimes. We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you. This is the Quentin Grimes we all thought we was getting this season. It's about time he showed up. Better late than never. Shout out my man Quentin Grimes. All he had to do was complain a little bit. All he had to do was vent a little bit to the media, and then all of a sudden we getting him shots. We running plays for him all of a sudden. All of a sudden he's coming off the bench and we're running plays for him. That's what you gotta do. You just gotta go to the media, complain a little bit. Because the second Josh Hart did that, guess what happened? Next game, he played better. Same thing with Quentin Grimes. Second that happened, went to the bench, came out, playing better. 2 games in a row now. Quentin Grimes on a heater. He's on a heater. They're heating up. Quentin Grimes right now, leading score. Oh, no, he's not. Julius Randle was. Second leading scorer, 13 points. 5% from the field, 3 for 4 from 3. Rebound and assist. Fire. Fire. Cello PR. I'm going to call you C. Put a bunch of emojis in chat. Shout out to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whew. Moisley said, when Deuce McBride is playing well, he be dropping buckets. You know what I mean. I mean, definitely. Definitely. The problem with Quentin Grimes, not Quentin Grimes, problem with Deuce McBride in the NBA is that his defense has been spectacular, especially his point of attack defense. The problem has always been is he's been pretty hesitant offensively, and the three-point shot has been very streaky. But when he goes down to the G League, the three-point shot looks great. He looks very confident. He looks very comfortable with the ball in his hands. So all we really need for that is to translate a little bit more to the NBA. And I think this year is the year where he feels a bit more comfortable. His body's developed a little bit more. He's gone through strength and conditioning training, NBA-wise, NBA strength and conditioning training. So he's a lot stronger in his core and his base and his legs. Leg strength is incredibly important in the NBA. And also hand and wrist strength is also an underrated aspect of NBA strength and conditioning. In order for you to very comfortably shoot three-point shots at the NBA line, you need to strengthen your legs and strengthen your hands and wrists. And it seems like Quentin Grimes, not Quentin Grimes, I keep saying Quentin Grimes because he's playing spectacular. It seems like Deuce McBride has gotten a lot more comfortable with that. We are also back in now. All right, let's get to it. Again, the Knicks offense holding up pretty well. It's their defense that's been struggling. Schroeder bringing it down. Over to Siakam, who has checked back in. Over to Schroeder, hands it back off to Siakam. Josh Hart guarding him. Siakam struggling with his dribble. He's got it on the right wing, out by the three-point line. Coming to his left, trying to draw a foul. Able to get it out to Flynn. Brunson guarding him. He's checked back in. Coming to his left around the Achua screen. Getting downhill, goes around Hartenstein, kicks it out in the corner. Boucher for 3, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Siakam keeps it alive into the hands of Malachi Flynn. He's driving it down, leaves it off for Achua, gets blocked at the rim by Hartenstein. Good block from Hartenstein. But it's staying with the Raptors as it goes out of bounds. Flynn going to inbound it. Gets it out to Schroeder in the corner. Quentin Grimes guarding him. Coming to his left. Getting downhill. In the paint. Kicks it out in the corner. Flynn spots up for 3. Over Brunson. Swishes it. Brunson going to bring it down. My score is wrong. It is 51-48. Brunson has it up top. Over to Josh Hart. They swing it over to Grimes. Grimes back up top to Hart. Hart inside to Hartenstein. Hartenstein hands it off to Brunson. Brunson hesitation dribble, leaves it off for Hartenstein, who lays it up with the right hand, gets fouled. Can't get the shot to fall, but he's going to the line for 2. The Knicks are doing a good job of operating out of the pick and roll tonight. Hartenstein is a much more offensive-minded big than Mitchell Robinson, so he's being a larger target for the Knicks, and the Knicks are finding him. Brunson especially doing a very good job of finding him. Grimes also found him a couple of times. Marley, what's up, Marley? It's popping, big dog. Knicks going to get a win tonight. Would be a very good feel-good moment for the Knicks, considering a lot of the bad news that they received today in terms of Quickly being out and Mitchell Robinson being out. 8 to 10 weeks is going to be huge for this team, especially after tonight. They're going on a 5-game road trip. 4 in the West Coast, and then they'll return to New York to play Brooklyn on the road. But it's going to be tough. Hartenstein knocks down both free throws, by the way. Schroeder bringing it down, has it up top, picks his dribble up. Over to Siakam with Josh Hart guarding him. Back to Schroeder. Over to Pirtle, who's checked back in. Pump fakes, driving it down, kicks it up top to Siakam. He's driving to his right, loses the ball. Malachi Flynn able to pick it up. Back to Siakam. He's driving it. Back to his right, takes the contact, gets to the mid-range, foul line, dribble, pull-up, jumper, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Boucher picks it up, fighting for it, can't get it. Hartenstein, good block. Good pass ahead to Quinn Grimes. He loses it, but RJ picks it up, gets to the basket. Layup with the left hand, can't get it to go. We got to finish these. Come on, RJ, especially you, big dog. Malachi Flynn driving it down. Excellent defense. Quinn Grimes to cut him off. And Siakam, he's got Hartenstein guarding him. Hesitation dribble to his right. Quinn Grimes came over, tried to come up with a steal inside to Boucher, who lays it up and in nice and easy. And a touch foul by Hartenstein. Come on, all the good play, Hartenstein. And you give him a little ticky-tack touch foul. He's able to lay it up nice and easy. And you gave him the foul. Quinn Grimes also double teams. Not looking. Not the best idea to go for a double team, especially in that situation. Almost got it. I get it. He almost got the steal, but when you don't get it, you force your teammates to be in extra rotation, and then you end up in a situation like that where you get a nice, easy basket for the opponent. Boucher knocks down the free throw, by the way. Brunson coming down, kicks it over to RJ, attacking, goes along the baseline, takes the foul from Siakam. RJ going to the line for two. Get to the line, RJ. There we go. Started off really well, being super aggressive. Has slowed down significantly since. Marley said, yes, I heard Mitch was hurt, so we activate Sims. Yes, Jericho Sims started today. RJ misses a free throw. Come on, RJ. Jericho Sims started today in place for Mitchell Robinson. I like the idea. It keeps Isaiah Hartenstein in the role that he's more comfortable in, playing with the bench unit. Obviously, Isaiah Hartenstein is going to play a lot more minutes. I don't expect Jericho Sims to play the same minutes that Mitchell Robinson did. He's not that level of player. There's a reason he's our third-string center. But RJ did knock down the second free throw. Siakam has it up top, crosses over to his left, getting downhill, lays it up. Wild. Pirtle able to corral the wild layup attempt. Siakam was trying to draw the foul, just kind of throw up at the basket. Pirtle has killed the Knicks tonight. I mean, everyone's kind of killed the Knicks tonight on the glass. They cannot keep anybody off the offensive boards. Julius Randle getting ready to check back in here. He's going to need... Julius Randle doing a really good job of scoring and being an offensive hub tonight. He's got 15 points on 6 for 11 shooting. I really need him to be dominant on the boards a bit tonight. He's got to help out Jericho Sims and Isaiah Hartenstein, who are not the level of rebound that Mitchell Robinson is. He's got to make the adjustment and play a lot better. Pirtle misses the first free throw. Love to see it. Love when our opponents miss free throws. Pirtle's up the line for one more. Comes up well short, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. The Knicks end up with it. And Brunson's going to bring it down. 51-54. Knicks currently hold a 3-point lead over the Raptors. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his right around the Randle screen. In and out dribble against Anunoby. Leaves it off to Jericho Sims in the paint. Goes under the basket. Back up top to Brunson. They swing it over to Josh Hart, who's attacking. Gets to the paint. Throws up a floater. Can't get it to go. Randle offensive rebound. Pump fake. Now puts it up as the shot clock expires and gets it to go down. That's what I'm talking about, Randle. Be a beast on the boards. Schroeder bringing it down. He has it on the left wing. Coming to his right around the Pirtle screen. Has it up top. Mid-range pull-up jumper over Brunson. Knocks it down. 56-53. 4:45 to go here in the second quarter. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left around the Jericho Sims screen. Throws the lob to Sims, and Sims throw it down. Beautiful pass from Brunson to Sims. Brunson, not much of a lob passer. This time finding Jericho Sims. Love to see it. Schroeder bringing it down. Over to Siakam. Back to Schroeder, coming to his right off the Pirtle screen. Driving it down. Gets downhill, kicks it in the corner to Boucher. And Boucher travels. Good closeout from Randle. Knicks, good defensive possession there. They've struggled a bit defensively tonight. I think their half-court defense has been pretty good. And right there proves the point. Randle and the Knicks able to force a turnover there. Brunson swings it over to Josh Hart. Over to DiVincenzo, who's checked in here for Quinn Grimes. Over to Sims. Sims looking for somebody to get the ball to. Kicks it over to Brunson out of the corner. Pump fakes. Anunoby flies by. Brunson crossover dribble. Pump fake. Tries to feed Sims in the paint. Can't get it to go. Toronto does a good job stealing the ball. They hit up ahead to Anunoby for a 3 in transition. Can't get it to go. Loose ball foul against Toronto, either Boucher or Pirtle. But DiVincenzo does a good job drawing the foul. So the ball's going back to the Knicks here. Catching a little bit of a break. Scotty Barnes checking in here for the final 4 minutes of the second quarter. Brunson's going to bring it down. Brunson feeds Randall on the right wing. Anunoby guarding him. Randall with the swing through. Move on Anunoby. Draws the foul. Are they going to call this in the act of shooting? It looks like they are. Either that or the Knicks are in the bonus, but they have not signaled the Knicks are in the bonus, so they're calling it in the act of shooting, which is wild. It was definitely a swing through move from Randall, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Randall knocks down the first free throw. Love to see it. About 3:40 to go here in the second quarter. Randall's at the line for 2. Knocked down the first one. He's got one more coming. Can extend the lead to 7 here. Maybe the Knicks can start pushing the lead a little bit and getting into the double figures. Randall misses the second free throw. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Schroeder bringing it down. Brunson guarding him up top. Schroeder trying to direct traffic a little bit. Gets it over to Pirtle on the left wing. Out by the three-point line. Back to Schroeder. Catches it on the run. Good defense from Brunson. Coming to his left around the ghost screen from Pirtle. Going one-on-one against Brunson. Stops. Pulls back. Foul line jumper. Can't get it to go. Sims skies for a rebound. Looking for somebody to get it to. Gets it over to DiVincenzo. Now over to Brunson, who's bringing it down. Straight away. Schroeder picks him up. In and out move from Brunson. Driving it down. Feeds Randall on the inside. Foul call, though. Randall would have had a nice easy layup. It was a great find from Brunson. Good cut from Randall, but it was a foul call on the pass. So the Knicks, I believe, are in the bonus. Previously with the Randall free throws. Doesn't matter, they're in the bonus now. Brunson going to the line for 2. Knicks missing some free throws here tonight. What are they shooting from the free throw line? They are shooting 7 for 9. They've only missed 2. Okay, not as bad as it seemed at first glance. Brunson does knock down the first free throw here. Thank you, JB. Handle your business at the line. Timeout. Timeout, Tom Thibodeau. Gyro Castro. What's up, big dog? Welcome. Happy to see you. Susan said, maybe Isaiah Stewart should change his sport to boxing. Oh, sorry. No sport for pleading. Yeah, Isaiah Stewart can be kind of wild. He's definitely a bruiser and a banger. Which you need those guys. I like Isaiah Stewart. I just don't know if he should be the starting power forward of an NBA team. I think he's more of a backup big. Especially with the shooting a little bit. Should be a backup big that can spread to the three-point line and be super aggressive and physical and sort of change the tenor of a game. Don't know why they're starting him alongside a non-stretch big. And neither Bagley, Wiseman, or Duren, who's obviously the starting center, Jalen Duren. But even still, why are we, I say we as if I'm a Pistons fan, but why are the Pistons, what is Monty Williams doing? We don't got to get into a Pistons talk. What is Monty Williams doing, though? I will just say this. What is he doing? The weird role he put Ivy in is completely just, like, what are you doing? And then All-Star Thompson, playing awesome to start the year, gets moved to the bench and is in a completely different role and has sort of tanked his season. Like, what is Monty Williams doing? Feels like he has no read on what that team could be, is, the players and their potential and who they are as people. Just weird season for what usually has been a pretty good head coach of Monty Williams. What is he doing? That's all I'll say about the Pistons. We don't get into Pistons talk. They've lost how many games in a row? Let's talk about this game right here. So who's killing us for the Toronto Raptors? Obviously Scotty Barnes. He's got 9 points, 4 boards, 1 assist. It honestly feels like Scotty Barnes has more points than what the box score says here. Only 9 points for Scotty Barnes. 4 for 6 from the field, though. He's only missed 2 shots. He's very high percentage. The 2 shots he's missed have come from the three-point line, 1 for 3 from 3. OG Anunoby 7 points, Pirtle 7, Schroeder 7, Siakam 5, Flynn 7, Achua 4, and then 3 for Boucher, knocked down a 3. Oh, no, he didn't. He got fouled on the end one. Gary Trent Jr. 2, and Grady Dick 2. So they're just kind of killing us with their collective right now. The collective unit is destroying the Knicks right now. Everyone's getting in on the action. Again, part of that is the Knicks transition defense. If the Raptors have realized that if they just run on the Knicks right now, the Knicks are not doing a good job of getting back on defense, and everybody's eating in transition. Either transition threes, generating good looks, or even if they miss, the Knicks are in scramble mode and bigs are running back. Everyone's trying to find a man to box out, and it's generating a lot of offensive rebounds against the Knicks. The Knicks are back to being a very bad defensive rebounding team. They were a very bad defensive rebounding team last year. Seemed like they cleaned it up this year. Randall was a lot more locked in on the boards. Mitchell Robinson was a beast on the boards this season before getting injured. And without Robinson, you're seeing that he was a big reason for the improvement. Jalen Brunson misses the free throw. Tibbs, how can you ice your own player like that, dog? What was that timeout? Schroeder has it up top over to Siakam. Siakam hands it back off to Schroeder. Has it on the left wing, coming to his right around the Siakam screen. They feed it over. It's Scotty Barnes wide open coming off the screen. Comes up short. DiVincenzo with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Anunoby's going to pick him up. Hesitation dribble coming to his right. Feeds to Randall. Right through the fingertips of Randall to turnover. It's a decent pass. Good idea. Not great execution. Pass was too hard, too high for Randall. Randall hit. It goes right between his hands. He's still got to catch that, though. But always the passer's fault. RJ checks in for Josh Hart here. Going to play the final 2:40 here in the second quarter to end the half. Knicks have their starting 5 out there. Toronto's going to inbound it as Siakam was fouled in transition by Josh Hart. They get it over to Schroeder up top. Schroeder over to Barnes. He's got Jericho Sims on him. Hesitation dribble coming to his left. He's going to pull it back out. Good defense from Sims. Over to Schroeder, coming to his left. Around the Barnes screen. Pocket pass to Barnes. Back to Schroeder. Beautiful pass from Barnes on the touch pass. And Brunson bringing it down the other way. 60-55. Over to RJ. Handed off to Randall. Back to Brunson. Brunson has it by the half-court line. Over to DiVincenzo on the left wing. Coming to his right. Feeds Randall. He's got Gary Trent Jr. on him. He's going to back him down. Back him down. Leans in. Gets to the one-legged push shot. Bounces off the front of the rim. Gets a nice friendly roll. Julius Randall connects on another 2-point basket. He's been playing excellent tonight offensively. Not excellent. Some flaws there. But he's very, very good for Randall. Pump fake. Schroeder. Over to Barnes. Barnes. Push shot. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Able to keep it alive. Nobody could grab it. Goes out to the Toronto Raptors, who get it out to Gary Trent Jr. Straight away 3. Can't get it to go. Rims in and out. And now Randall's going to bring it down. Randall hands it off to Brunson. Siakam switches onto him. Brunson wants to go one-on-one against Siakam. Swings through to his left. Gets in the paint. Leaves it off for RJ, but gets fouled by Siakam. So Brunson going back to the free throw line as the Knicks are in the bonus. So Brunson's got 2 free throws coming. Knock down your free throws, JB. Come on. That's all I'm going to say. Randall, 20-point first half so far. He's got 20 points, and there's still 1:27 to go. Brunson knocks down the first free throw. Jericho Sims with 2. Brunson with 7. Now, Brunson with 7. The chance to make it 8 here. Got to make this next free throw. Come on, JB. RJ also with 8, and then off the bench, Quentin Grimes with 13. 13 for Quentin Grimes. Been absolutely fantastic. JB does knock down the second free throw, making it a 9-point game, 55-64. Again, can the Knicks push this to a double-digit lead? Going in at halftime, that would be huge. Schroeder hesitation dribble, driving to his right, kicks it out to Gary Trent Jr. Oh, out to Scotty Barnes, over to Anunoby, right wing, wide open 3. Rims in and out, can't get it to go. Siakam, offensive rebound, put back in, a foul on Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims has been absolutely terrible on the defensive glass tonight. I love Jericho Sims. I really, really do. He has been horrendous on the offensive glass. And again, that's not his man who got the offensive rebound. Or is it? I think it is. Yeah, it is. I mean, he was boxing out Scotty Barnes, but you're the big man, and Siakam's playing the big man right now. And Siakam misses the free throw. Ball don't lie. Love to see it. But Jericho Sims needs to be a better rebounder here. Knicks are getting out-rebounded by 5 so far. We'll go through the stats at halftime. Brunson dribbling it down, gets it out to Sims, hands it off to RJ. RJ. Schroeder switches onto him. RJ going one-on-one. Shot clock winding down. Behind the back move. Loses it. DiVincenzo has it. Back to RJ. Lays it up. Gets it to go just before the shot clock expires. Beautiful improvisation between DiVincenzo and RJ there. Wasn't pretty, but 2 points is 2 points. Schroeder coming down. Kicks it out. Scotty Barnes wide open. Right wing. No one even around him. Terrible defense there. Scotty Barnes makes them pay with a 3. 66-60. And I wish the stream would put up the time. Thank you. Under 30 seconds to go. Brunson, in and out dribble. Gets it out to RJ. RJ pump fake. Step back. Takes one dribble. Step back. 3 off the front rim. Can't get it to go. Anunoby secures the rebound. RJ just got to catch and fire, man. Stop putting the ball on the floor there. It's not your thing. Catch and shoot, my boy. Catch and shoot. 12 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Toronto holding it for the final shot here. Schroeder has it. Over to Barnes. Barnes, hesitation dribble. Puts a 3 over Jericho Sims. Can't get it to go. RJ secures the rebound. Shot clock winding down. Can't get the shot off in time. And that's going to end the first half. Both teams shooting it pretty well. Especially considering the Knicks have, for the most part, been a very good shooting team this year. Toronto, I'm not so sure about, obviously, as the team stats, but it feels like both teams are playing absolutely out of their minds offensively. They're knocking down shots. We'll go through the box scores real quick. Overall, very simply, we'll start with the Knicks. 20 for Randall, 2 for Sims, 9 for Brunson. DiVincenzo has yet to score, hasn't even taken a shot. He does have 5 assists, though. He is being a very good ball mover tonight. But he's out there to take shots. He's got to take shots. RJ 4 for 11, not very good efficiency for 10 points. 1 for 5 from 3 again. He's taken a couple of threes I don't love. You have not proven to be a very good off the ball shooter. Just catch and shoot, man. Just catch and shoot. Make it simple. Get back into the rhythm of 3-point shooting. Seemed like you missed your first one, you made your second one. Seemed like maybe you could start getting into the flow of things again, but I think you're making your shots way more difficult than they need to be. Student said, the game is going to be slow. Will all the costs that occur trying to watch or stream an NBA game, I'm so glad that I have season courtside seats with Sheffy. Thanks again. Anytime. Again, that's why we do it. It's becoming increasingly harder to watch these games. And so I don't blame anybody for looking at the price tag of the MSG stream and being like, yeah, I love the Knicks, but no thanks, I'll find an alternative. Because it is a ridiculous price. 100%, bar none. So if I can provide anybody, the chance to save a few bucks or, just give them an alternative to keeping up with the game, I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out here and choosing me to be the guy, because there's plenty of other options, obviously. A bunch of people out there, right? I mean, if I just go to my personal sub box, you got Knicks Film School doing a watch along, you got CK, 2K doing a watch along, and actually it seems like we've got more viewers than them, and that's all thanks to you guys. You guys show up. You've consistently shown up all season, and I appreciate you for that. Kenny said, Knicks should be up by double digits. Too many missed free throws. Yeah. They have missed some free throws. They should not. Obviously, they're free. We say this all the time. But they are from the free throw line. 9 for 12. I mean, they've only missed 3. It's not bad. The issue is the defense, really. Let me lower this heat down a little bit. It's getting a little too hot in here. I mean, the defense isn't even. It's the defense. It's not. Their offense is keeping up pace. It's a very high-scoring first half here. But the problem is that their defense is bleeding points. Ever since the Milwaukee game where we all looked at each other and we're like, listen, the defense wasn't good, but the 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 Milwaukee Bucks absolutely torched the Nets and had a record shooting night. So, you throw your hands up and you say, hey, you know what? We'll come out the next game, better effort. Problem was the next game was against the Boston Celtics, one of the best teams in the NBA. And they absolutely torched the Knicks offensively as well. It's a very high-scoring game. The Knicks, in order to stay in that game, also had to score a bunch of points, which they've been doing a very good job of. They've been scoring a bunch of points the last couple of games. But it's come at the cost of the defense. The defense has not sustained. They got off to a very good start. They're one of the better defensive teams in the NBA, and they have struggled the last 3 games. Now, it's no coincidence that they played some really, really stiff competition between Milwaukee and Boston. Again, we've said it before. We'll say it 100 times again. That was a tough point of the schedule. They got screwed a little bit by the in-season tournament stuff. But, it's gut check time. I said that earlier in the stream. You ride it out. You take your poundings. You take the beatings. You stand up. You say, okay, next round. Let's go. I'm, ready to fight back. So, tonight is showing that this team is sort of, it's not that it's lacking something because we've seen them play well defensively. This team needs to focus and lock in a bit more defensively. It seems like it's not an effort thing. They're playing hard. It's more of an execution thing. They're not executing the defense very well. They are giving up way too many open threes. And because of that, Toronto, who, was not a very good team this year. They're not a bad team. They're 9-13. They're well below. They're 4 games below 500, which is not good. You're 35. You're about you're a sub 40 win team, which means you're not a very good team. You're a very mediocre team at best. And the Knicks are a good team. Obviously, they're down a couple of players tonight, and a couple of guys dealing with some injuries. If they locked in a bit defensively, they would have taken a double-digit lead into this halftime, which is what we were looking for them to do. But instead, they gave up an open 3 to Barnes, so we cut it to 6 going into halftime. And 6 is a lot more manageable and feels a lot better than it being, 10 or 11 or 12 or something like that going in at halftime. So the Knicks had their chance to sort of start to sort of lengthen the lead, pull away a little bit. But they blew their chances, and so now they go into halftime in a much more reasonable, much closer game, 66-60. The Raptors will go into halftime feeling pretty confident in that the Knicks had a very good shooting first half, and that their offense was kind of humming the Toronto Raptors. They were moving the ball well. They picked up a ton of assists. As a team, they have 15 assists to the Knicks 18. The Knicks actually moved the ball better, picked up a lot more assists. Actually, I think Toronto Raptors moved the ball better than the Knicks. They just didn't end in as many assists as the Knicks did. The Knicks also kind of moving the ball pretty well, though. Off the bench, Josh Hart with 4 assists. We talked about DiVincenzo with the 5 assists, although we need DiVincenzo to also score. Brunson 3 assists of himself. Hartenstein 2, McBride 1, Grimes 1, Randall 1, RJ 1. So everyone on the Knicks is getting in on the action and moving the ball well. It's the defense that's really lacking, right? If we go through Toronto, Rudy, what's up, Rudy? Hope bench players will come through tonight. Guys, come on. I mean, so far the bench has been very good for the Knicks. I thought McBride gave them solid minutes. Only played 6 though. Again, Tibbs needs to trust Deuce. He's a very good player. Needs to trust him. Did knock down his 1 shot, which was a 3, and does have an assist. 3 points and an assist produced. Only played 6 minutes. Quinn Grimes was an absolute flamethrower in that first half. 3 for 4 from 3, 5 for 7 from the field overall for 13 points. Did grab a rebound and an assist as well. So that was very good. H-Town, what's up, H-Town Productions? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to see you back. Susan said free throws coach for the Knicks is Shaq. Um, yeah, look, the past couple of I'll give them. You're right. They throughout their tenure have struggled from the free throw line, but I will give them props. The last couple of games, they've been very good from the free throw line. It's mostly considered continued tonight. They're 9 for 12, which isn't bad. Three missed free throws isn't great, but it's also not bad, right? 75% from the line as a team is not bad at all. That would rank in the higher end of team free throw shooting percentages. So I'll give them their little props now. H9 Production said, I'm at the Mavs Grizzlies game. Interesting, interesting. Rooting for a Mavs loss, right? We have their pick. Just like last year, we were rooting for Dallas to lose games. Now they lost too many games, purposely lost games so they keep their pick. But um, rooting for them to lose games again this year, so we could get a better and better pick. Now they shouldn't be in the same situation as they were last year, where they ended up completely falling out of the play in. Obviously, purposely at the end there, they were tanking at that point, but you know, happy we still remain that pick carried over to this year. The Knicks haven't taken a first round pick, obviously, the last two drafts, so they're going to need to consolidate some of those picks and pick up a nice, solid, contributing role player this year in the draft. They need to hit on this pick coming up because a lot of their guys' contracts are coming up. Need to refresh role players. How do you do that? Through the draft. Rookie contracts are very valuable. AJ, what's up, AJ? Suns at Knicks Friday. Are they at it? No, we're at Phoenix on Friday. Yeah, we're at Phoenix on Friday, AJ. We're coming to you. We're coming to you, AJ. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not looking forward to it. No Mitchell Robinson. Manuel quickly banged up. Jalen Brunson banged up, even though he's playing tonight. RJ a little banged up. Randall banged up too. All of these guys have been on the injury report the last couple of games. Now I know you guys are the kings of being banged up between Booker, KD, and Beal. But by then Beal should be healthy and ready to go. So it's not looking great for the Knicks. It's going to be a tough game for them. Very tough game for them. Overall, the Toronto Raptors are shooting about 44% from the field. The Knicks are shooting 54.5% from the field. The Knicks have also made 9 threes, 9 of their 16 threes, and the Raptors have hit 5 for 22. The Raptors are shooting like Garbo compared to the Knicks, right? The Raptors are 22.7% from three compared to the Knicks 56.3% from three, and yet they only go into halftime with a 6-point lead. It's not great. How are the Toronto Raptors doing it? They have 24 rebounds to the Knicks 23, but if we go to these stats, offensive rebounding wise, okay, that was the problem. Okay, offensive rebounding wise, the Toronto Raptors have 12 offensive rebounds to the Knicks 7. So they are killing the Knicks on the offensive glass, generating multiple possessions, multiple shots per possession, and it's killing the Knicks. It's killing the Knicks. It also kills your sort of intensity defensively, knowing that, okay, we played solid defense. Okay, now we have to play defense again because we couldn't corral the defensive rebound there. AJ said Big Three will probably debut. Yeah. It's not looking great for the Knicks. I think Beal is expected back before Friday though. I think he's gonna play Wednesday or Thursday or when your guys' next game is. Beal's playing tomorrow versus Golden State for us. Yeah. So yeah. I mean the Knicks are definitely gonna have to go up against the Big Three unless something happens between now and Friday. But it's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a tough game regardless. Karen said others just need to up their game with other guys out. Yeah, yeah. The problem is that like there's only one Mitchell Robinson, right? And no one can play his role as well as he is, as he does, which is why he's the starter. But Hartenstein has skills that Mitchell Robinson doesn't. So the Knicks need to adjust a bit because Mitchell Robinson is going to be out for an extended period of time. So the Knicks need to adjust a bit the way they play and take advantage of Hartenstein's strengths a bit more, considering he is going to essentially be the de facto starter, even though Jericho Sims gets the start. Isaiah Hartenstein is going to be playing more minutes. So the Knicks need to do a better job of utilizing Hartenstein's other skills with Mitchell Robinson out. Usually, the Knicks don't do that, mostly because the interaction between subbing Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson in and out for each other, with them playing very similar ways and very similar roles, it keeps the team able to move and flow better, knowing that whichever center is in, they're still playing the same way. But with Robinson out, you can sort of tell the team to utilize Hartenstein more and tell Hartenstein to be a lot more aggressive with the ball in his hands out of the high post. We know he's a good passer. We know he can be a bit of a hub at times. So the Knicks need to utilize that with Robinson out next 8 to 10 weeks. It's a long time. 2.5 months is a long, long time. H-Town said Shaw is going to carry when he comes back. He's going to have to because that Memphis season has tanked badly. It's not been a very good Memphis season for them. All right, looks like we're getting back into it. As Rebecca Harlow is interviewing assistant coach Andy Greer. All right, we're back into it. DiVincenzo has it on the left wing. Over to Sims up top. Looking to get it to somebody. Raptors doing a good job denying. Over to RJ, coming to his left around the Sims screen. Getting downhill, goes under the basket, kicks it up top to DiVincenzo. He's driving it in, inside the Sims. Sims leaves it off for RJ. RJ coming to his right. Tried to draw some contact in a foul, can't get it to go. Terrible shot at the basket. RJ looking at the ref, got to play through it. Hit a head pass to Barnes, over to Schroeder, who pump fakes, driving it to his right, takes the contact, no foul call, no blocking, no charge, no nothing. These refs have not been great tonight. And Schroeder knocks down the pull-up too. Brunson bringing it down, over to DiVincenzo, back to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left, and a foul on DiVincenzo on a moving screen as he gave the handoff back to Brunson. Ah, man. Schroeder bringing it down. Brunson guarding him. Over to Barnes. Barnes has it up top. Back to Pirtle. Pirtle playing out of the high post. Hands it off to Schroeder. Schroeder coming to his right. Kicks it in the corner to Barnes. DiVincenzo getting up into him. Hesitation dribble. Getting to his left. Picks his dribble up top to Schroeder. Puts the three up over Brunson. Way off. Can't get it to go. DiVincenzo with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Over to Randall. Barnes is guarding him. Randall's going to put Barnes right into the post. Actually, he's not. He's just going to dribble to three. Oh, spins along the baseline. Oh, God, tried to go for the reverse jam. Can't get it to go. Sims keeps it alive. Randall able to recover it. He's got Siakam on it. Spins in the paint. Takes some contact. Lays it up and in. Randall is just insane right now. He is being a beast. He is torching the Raptors. Wally Zerbiak just said it. Said it correctly, too. Torching the Raptors. They've got nobody to guard him. They've got 0 people to guard him. Also, I don't like that there was kind of a little ticky-tack slap foul from Pirtle there. We've seen that called on the Knicks already tonight. Don't like that the refs aren't being consistent and calling it there for the Knicks when they called it for the Raptors earlier in that first half. So the officiating kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. Getting on my nerves a little bit. Susan said, Ja Morant and the Grizzlies, along with the Clippers, the Magic, and the Pacers, and the Rockets are teams that people shouldn't sleep on. I'm just saying. Well, I think people are probably caught up on the potential of the Magic, Pacers, and Rockets. I think there are no longer secrets that even casual fans of the NBA have taken notice of, one, their place in the standings. Two, all three of those teams have gotten some really, really big wins against some really good opponents in the NBA tonight, this year. The Rockets have beaten the Lakers. They've beaten the Nuggets, two really good teams. Orlando has beaten Boston, I believe, and also Milwaukee. And the Pacers obviously had that great in-season tournament run. So I think teams are properly up with them. I think where you're going to get people, Susan, is with the potential you think that the Grizzlies and the Clippers have this season. The Clippers, if anybody hasn't realized, after losing the first 5 games since the Harden trade, playing very, very well since then. They did have that very weird, disappointing loss where Reggie Jackson and DeAndre Jordan turned into prime Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and just absolutely destroyed the Clippers there. It was a very embarrassing loss for the Clippers with no Jokic, no Murray, no Gordon, and no Michael Porter Jr., who went out that game early in the first quarter with an injury. So, very disappointing loss. But the Clippers since then, very, very solid, right? Winning a bunch of close games, learning to play with each other, the offense and defense both improving, especially that defense. The Grizzlies are a tough one, Susan, because even if Ja Morant does come back and plays extremely well the way he did the previous season, it's still going to be tough because they're starting so far behind the 8 ball with their schedule, with their record so far. It's going to be really rough for them. All right, we're back into it. Schroeder has it up top. Coming to his right, around the Pirtle screen, Brunson goes under, leaves it off for Siakam, spins in the paint, a little fade away over Randall, knocks it down. Randall, you got to get a hand up, man. Randall never gets a hand up. Brunson bringing it down. Gets it over to RJ, coming to his left across the lane. Struggles with his dribble, and it's a blocking foul on Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes incredulous at the call. Very upset. Ten minutes to go. RJ gets the handoff, kicks it in the corner. DiVincenzo catch and shoot. Rims in and out, can't get it to go. Good closeout from Siakam. Little contact, but no foul call. Barnes coming down the other way. Draws a foul on Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims, you got to get your hands out of the cookie jar, man. He is really bad. He is really bad at not having his hands vertical and allowing guys to kind of sweep through his hands and draw the foul. Scotty Barnes does just that in transition. He's going to the line for 2 here. Barnes knocks down the first free throw. 9:50 to go here in the third quarter. 3-point game. Barnes has got one more coming. And he knocks it down. Cuts it to a 2-point game. Brunson bringing it down against Schroeder. Hands it off to RJ. RJ feeds Randall. Randall's got it in the post against Anunoby. Randall facing up. Now backing him down in the paint. Cuts off of one leg. Kicks it over to RJ. Straightaway 3 wide open. Well short. Way off for RJ. Siakam bringing it down left side of the court. DiVincenzo picking up. They bring a double team. They kick it out to Barnes. Barnes swings it in the corner. Wide open. Anunoby for 3. Comes up short. Jericho Sims can't get the rebound. Ball goes right back to Anunoby and he dunks it down. Jericho Sims, I'm not going to lie, he's been pretty bad tonight. Tied at 68, and it shouldn't be. Tied at 68, though. Brunson has it. They bring a double team. Keeps it, rims in and out. And it drops down. Bounced off the rim a couple of times and gets the nice friendly roll. We'll take it. Siakam has it. Spins to his right. Goes along the baseline. Kicks it up top to Schroeder. Wild pass. He's able to corral it. Kicks it out. Anunoby in the corner. Wide open for 3. The Knicks don't close out yet again. And Anunoby knocks down the 3. Tied again. Brunson just loses the ball. Schroeder picks it up. Hit ahead pass to Barnes, who throws to Anunoby, and he throws it down. And Toronto regains the lead despite being absolutely outshot by the Knicks in both 2-point range and 3-point range. But they're in the lead now. They are killing the Knicks in transition, in offensive rebounding, And the Knicks, right now, not answering the challenge. Not answering the challenge here. I'd like to look so far to start this third quarter. The scoring is, it's actually 8:24. Did not start the timer. In this first quarter, why did they make this difficult? It is 13-5. 13-5. The Knicks are being outscored by 8 points already to start this quarter as Toronto takes a 2-point lead. My fear coming into this third quarter was that the Knicks outshot the Pacers by a pretty significant margin in that first half, and yet they only took a 6-point lead into the second half here. And if those shots did not continue to fall, then their defense would not be able to hold up because their defense has been very bad tonight. Not been good. I think Jericho Sims is part of the issue. He has not played well tonight, not in my eyes. But, it's definitely not just him. Randall continues to be a very odd defender. He slides his feet pretty well and tries to stay in front of defenders, but then never gets a hand up. Like, that's a big part of defending. Like, I don't understand it. He's in the correct spot, but, he takes the contact and then Siakam spins and falls away. And Randall just kind of takes the contact and then stands here and then turns around. Doesn't, take the contact and then, he's rising up to shoot. Let me put a hand up. Let me lean forward a little bit. Doesn't do any of that. And it's, not going to lie, starting to get on my nerves a lot. Susan said, thanks for pronouncing Schroeder's name right. I hear announcers saying shooter. Yeah. I mean, I've heard Mike Breen tonight say Schroeder. And typically what happens, Mike Breen has explained this before, they get a sheet with the phonetical spelling of a player's name, usually at a player's request. So sometimes the announcers will change the way they say the name. But as far as I know, the correct way of saying it is Schroeder. But Mike Breen has been saying Schroeder tonight, which makes me think that the correct way of saying it is Schroeder. But I've always said Schroeder, and I think that's the correct way of saying it. And until I hear definitively that it's not, and it's supposed to be pronounced another way, I think I'm going to keep saying Schroeder. I think that's the correct way of saying it. All right, we're back into it. Sims hands it off to Brunson. He's got it up top, coming to his right, leans right into Schroeder, step back, foul line jumper, knocks it down. Tied at 73, 8 minutes to go. Brunson has it up top. Schroeder has it with Brunson guarding him. Schroeder coming to his right, gets it over to Siakam. Siakam back up top. Schroeder pump fakes for three. Brunson flies by, drives it in, kicks it out to Siakam, and Siakam drains a right wing three himself. Brunson bringing it down, has it up top, coming to his left around the sim screen. They bring a double team off the pick and roll, driving it down, kicks it out to RJ. RJ wide open yet again. Knocks down a three. Thank you, RJ. Thank you. Schroeder has it on the right wing, coming to his left around an Anunoby screen. Over to Siakam. Siakam hands it off to Barnes, coming to his right. Over to Schroeder. Schroeder has it on the right wing, coming to his right. And an offensive foul on Pirtle, setting the illegal screen on Brunson. Brunson able to draw the offensive foul, as he's done so many times this season. Tied at 76. The Knicks could possibly take the lead back here. Brunson bringing it down, hands it off to Randall. Randall driving to his left, Anunoby guarding him, into his right. He's in the paint, leans in, one-legged fade away over Anunoby, swishes it yet again. Beautiful move from Randall. Schroeder bringing it down. Brunson has it up top. Over to Siakam. Siakam driving it to his right on Randall. Euro steps, kicks it out to Schroeder. Coming to his right around the go screen from Siakam. Gets in the paint, flips it up, can't get it to go. Sims does a good job keeping it alive. RJ has it. Euro step in the paint. Goes up with the left hand. Finger roll. Can't go. Fight for the rebound. RJ went right into the chest of the defender looking for a foul call. Can't get it. Wild shot at the basket for RJ. Not a great second half for RJ. Felt like he started off the game really well, and since then has not been very good at all. Schroeder has it up top, over to Siakam. Siakam has it, coming to his right. Sims picks him up, gets to the foul line, mid-range pull-up jumper, comes up well short, fight for the rebound. Pirtle tips it up and in. Oh, man. Pirtle has killed the Knicks on the offensive glass tonight. No Mitchell Robinson. Pirtle is killing the Knicks. Brunson has it on the right wing, kicks it over to Randall. Randall, hesitation dribble, coming to his right, kicks it out to Brunson. Right wing, right corner three. Swishes the three. The Knicks answering back a little bit here offensively after that timeout. It's a back and forth game now, 81-78. 6 minutes to go. Schroeder has it on the left wing. Gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Schroeder. Coming to his right around the Siakam screen. Gets to the foul line, pump fakes over to Siakam. Driving it to his left. Gets in the lane, kicks it out. Anunoby, catch and shoot corner three. Can't get it to go. Brunson with the rebound. Whips a pass over to Randall. Kicks ahead pass to RJ. Beautiful transition basket. Ball doesn't hit the floor once. And the Knicks get a nice, easy layup out of it. Raptors coming down the other way. Siakam has it up top. Knicks do a good job getting back. Siakam backing down. Sims steps back. Fade away shot. Knocks it down. Julius Randle-esque shot there from Siakam. 83-80. 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. Brunson has it up top. Backing down Schroeder. Step back. Pump fake. Leans in. And an offensive foul on Brunson. Schroeder got right up into his jersey. Brunson lowered the shoulder. Leaned in. And it was a flop from Schroeder, but he did trick the referee, able to draw the offensive foul. Marley said, this is an opportunity for Tibbs to experiment with iHeart. Let's shoot the three. Let him operate from the top of the key. Use his passing basketball IQ. Just saying. Oh, 100%. 100%, Marley. I don't know about shooting the three. Tibbs has let him shoot the three a couple of times, and it has not worked out for him. But I do agree about using him as more of a hub on the top of the key, 100%. Anunoby drives it in, can't finish around Randall. Randall secures the rebound. He's bringing it down. Schroeder, backline defense. And he's able to tip the dribble away from Randall, loses it. Toronto picks it up. Gary Trent Jr. bringing it down now. The other way, pushing it. The Knicks are not back. They get it out to Anunoby. They run him off the three-point line. He goes right along the baseline and dunks it down easily at the rim. Very little to no interference as he went to the basket. DiVincenzo bringing it down, and the Knicks are forced to call a timeout. It's 82-83. It's a one-point game. 4:39 to go here in the third quarter. 4:35 to go here in the third quarter. And the defense is still an issue for the Knicks. But the offense continues to put up points. They continue to move the ball well and knock down shots. But the defense is lacking badly tonight. I do not like the way the Knicks are playing defense at all. Susan said, I agree, Marley. Good time for Tibbs to change. So things, 8 to 10 weeks for Mitchell Robinson alone is a long time in the NBA world. Oh, it's ridiculously long. He'll be back for the final stretch of the end of the season. You guys know he's going to miss the entire chunk of the middle of the season. He is not going to have a middle of the season run at all. So he's going to have a very good first half of the season. He's going to miss the middle third of the season, and he'll be back for the last third of the season. The last final push, which would be great. The problem is with ankle surgery for a big man is tough because the conditioning and the cardio is not going to be there. He is not going to be in the best of basketball shape, and we've seen Mitchell Robinson not in great basketball shape, not in the best cardio, and it's not the prettiest of sights. I'll leave it at that. So I'm very concerned about Mitchell Robinson able to come back with an ankle injury because you can't do cardio with an ankle surgery. All right, we're back in. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right. Crosses over to his left and gets a foul on Schroeder. Josh Hart's checked in here for RJ. Grimes also checked in for DiVincenzo. Randall driving it on Anunoby, gets all the way to the basket. Finger roll layup, gets it to go. Anunoby cannot guard Randall. He is taking advantage of that matchup all night. Gary Trent Jr. has it up top. Grimes guarding him. Over to Schroeder, who's driving it down, gets to the basket, gets caught in the air, kicks it out. Anunoby, left corner three, wide open, knocks it down. on Josh Hart, who's late to close out. Josh Hart coming the other way, draws the foul, throws it out of the basket. Going to the line for two, and Siakam arguing with the ref. Game tied at 85, about 4 minutes to go, and Josh Hart at the line for 2 free throws. Marley said, too long, Susan scares me already. Too small as it is. I don't think the Knicks are small, per se. I mean, yeah, I guess so. They don't have a traditional backup big man for Randall. But between Hartenstein and Sims, they should be big enough for the NBA. You know, they should be big enough to guard most teams. The issue is mostly going to come with Jericho Sims not, like, this is the first stretch of, the first couple of games are going to be rough with Jericho Sims. He's got to get into the groove of things. And you're seeing that tonight. He's struggled a bit in that first half. He's been better here in the second half. But, again, the defense without Mitchell Robinson is taking a huge hit. Siakam gets the height advantage on Josh Hart. Fades away, can't get it to go. Randall secures the rebound. Bringing it down. Anunoby guarding him. Crosses over to his left in the paint. Drives, kicks it out. Josh Hart wide open. Straightaway three. Knocks it down. Yes, sir. It is 89 to 85. 3:30 to go here in the third quarter, and Achua has it up top. Gets it over to Anunoby. Randall guarding him. Dribbling it down, coming to his left around the Achua screen. Bounce pass to Achua. Loses it. Bad pass. Brunson head pass to Josh Hart. He's driving it down. Kicks it out to Quinn Grimes. Left corner. Wide open three in transition. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound, though. Over to Brunson. One dribble to his right. Puts up the three. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. And Achua secures with the rebound. He's going to push the pace the other way. He's going to slow it down now. Gets it up top to Siakam. Josh Hart guarding him. Quinn Grimes switches onto him. Coming to his right on a go screen from OG Anunoby, who pops out for a three and swishes it. The Knicks struggle with ghost screens like that. Brunson bringing it down, gets into the post to Randall. Randall backing him down. Anunoby faces up, driving it to his right along the baseline. Step back, leans in, fade away now. Foul and one over Anunoby. He's killed him tonight. He has killed Anunoby tonight in any one-on-one situation where no double teams come. Randall now along the baseline, fade away, draws the foul and one over Anunoby. They're showing the replay here. Yeah, and Anunoby tips him on the elbow as Randall rises up to shoot. And he has been fantastic tonight offensively. He's got one coming at the free throw. Knock your free throws down. Yes, he does. Nothing but net. Way to handle your business at the line, Julius. Malachi Flynn bringing it down. Brunson guarding him up top. Coming to his left. Around the Achua screen. And Achua can't handle the pass. Josh Hart tips it off of Achua. And it goes out of bounds, going back to the Knicks. Scotty Barnes checking in for the final stretch of the third quarter here. 2:30 to go. And Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has played the entirety of this third quarter here on a bum ankle. He was questionable for the game, and he looks like he is not on a minutes restriction at all. Brunson bringing it down. Stops, pass fake, now puts it up along the baseline. Mid-range jumper goes down. Knicks up 4, extending the lead. Up 6, 94 to 88. Extending the lead a bit. They got to end this quarter strong. Malachi Flynn coming to his right, down the middle of the lane, feeds Achua in the paint, puts it up, can't get it to go, but Pascal Siakam right there for the tip, offensive rebound. And they've killed the Knicks on the boards tonight. Randall gets it in the post. Barnes guarding him. Randall facing up. Leans in again. Ooh, jab step, goes along the baseline and throws it down over Achua. You can't guard him. They call a technical foul on Randall. What is that soft stuff? Come on. He just threw it down over Achua. Talk to him, Randall. He's yelling at the crowd. Talk to him. Let him know they can't guard you, dog. We've been saying this all season. There's so few people on planet Earth that can guard Julius Randle. The Toronto Raptors do not have any of those individuals. Goes right past Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes trying to trying to body up into him. Goes right past him along the baseline, throws it down with two hands over Achua. They're back up big. You can't guard this man. He's too big, too strong, too powerful, too skilled. We're going to keep saying it. Oof. Oof. I'll take the technical. I don't care. I don't care hanging on the rim. So what? Achua puts up a three from the left wing. Splashes it. It is now 94-96. Brunson fouled as he tried to dribble along the baseline by Achua. Very frustrating. I need this Randall every night. Every night. Where did my microphone go? I threw it somewhere. I got too hype. There it is. On the floor under my chair. That's really my guy right there. Come on, Randall. This version of Randall is the version we need every night. Brunson misses another free throw. JB, you are disappointing me at the free throw line. Randall takes a much needed and a very much rewarded rest here. Marley said, I need Randall to average 15 rebounds with Mitch out. That's where I'm at. He's had an incredible offensive game tonight. The part that I need him to improve on is the rebounding. Without Mitchell Robinson, he needs to take a step up rebounding. It's a tough ask considering everything else he does, but it's a much needed one. Gary Trent Jr. can't knock down the three, but the long rebound goes right back out to him. They swing it up top to Siakam, who's driving it down, kicks it out to Barnes in the corner for a three, swishes it. The Toronto Raptors have come out this half absolutely on fire from three. They're knocking down a ton of tough attempts here, generating a lot of good open looks too. Brunson gets in the paint, step back, put up, can't get it. Hartenstein fighting for the rebound, can't get it, saves it off of Achua, but Siakam able to hold on to it. He's bringing it down now to 5-on-4. Over to Gary Trent Jr., wide open left wing three, can't get it to go. Quinn Grimes with the rebound, he's pushing the other way. Going in transition, he's going to pull it back out. Almost gets stripped by Barnes. Ball is deflected all the way in the backcourt. Brunson able to save it. Bringing it down inside the Hartenstein. One dribble, puts it up, can't get it to go, but a foul on Toronto's. Hartenstein struggling to hold on to the rock right now, but capable of going to the line for 2 years. He got fouled, couldn't finish the basket. Still tied at 97. Pace has been very quick to end the third quarter here. Hartenstein misses the first free throw. Guys, we talked about the free throw shooting, and I gave them props in the first half. I said it wasn't that bad. They did miss three, but it wasn't that bad. It was fine. And here they are in the second half, absolutely breaking free throws all over the place. Hartenstein missed the first and swishes the second. 20 seconds to go. Should be the final shot of the quarter here. It's a 1-point game. Sanga, what's up, Sanga? Welcome back, welcome back. Malachi Flynn has it up top, coming to his right. And a foul by Deuce out on the perimeter. They had the foul to give. Gary Trent Jr. trying to inbound it. Gets it over to Flynn. Flynn has it out by the half-court line, dribbling it down, going one-on-one against RJ, driving to his right, gets caught, kicks it out to Barnes, who swings it over to Achua. Shot clock winding down, can't get it to go. He rushed it, got a decent look at the basket. Good effort from the Knicks, good closeout. And that is the end of the third quarter. It ends 98-97, and Julius Randle putting the team on his back here in this game. Absolutely fantastic first three quarters from Julius Randle offensively. Again, could be a bit better on the boards, could be a bit better defensively, but he has been absolutely maniacal on the offensive end. He has been fantastic, fantastic. I do want to point out that he already has a 30 ball. He's got 31. So he's been stepping up to the plate here in the absence of Mitchell Robinson and Emmanuel quickly. Whew. So we got one more quarter to go. Knicks got to pull this one out before they go on the West Coast road trip. It's going to be tough to pull out wins out there out west. It's going to be tough for the Knicks to pull out wins when they go out west. They first go to Utah, then they have a back-to-back where they play Phoenix, then the Clippers, then they play the Lakers, and then they come back east in New York to play Brooklyn in Barclays before they finally return back to the Garden to play Milwaukee, and then they have the Christmas Day game against Milwaukee. So 2 more games against Milwaukee in December here left to go. And then they fly back to the West Coast where they have to play OKC, and then they fly to Orlando, then they fly to Indiana. A lot of road games. Ultimately, they will end this month with 11 road games and 3 home games. Tough for the Knicks. Very tough situation for the Knicks. Let's go ahead and reset our timer. Got 1 more quarter of basketball to go, so I'll make this announcement before we get back to the game. I'd appreciate if you guys can support the stream. Hit that thumbs up button right below the video. It's a free way to support. All it does is tell YouTube, hey, this is a solid piece of content more people should see. It'll send it out to more people. More people can come into the stream and hang it out with us. I'd very much appreciate that. Also, if you like the content, we do every Knicks game of every season. We have only missed 1 game, the 2nd game of the season this year, where we played the Atlanta Hawks. But other than that, we are here for every Knick game. So if you like the content, feel free to subscribe. More content on the way, by the way. If you guys don't know, I got like Post-it notes and a whiteboard filled with ideas and storyboard stuff that eventually will come to fruition. It's just taking a lot of time in pre-production. I take this stuff very seriously. Now we're back into it. Malachi Flynn has it up top. Deuce McBride guarding him. Kicks it up top to Barnes. Going 1-on-1 against RJ. Kicks it back to Malachi Flynn. Coming to his right around the Barnes screen. Driving it down. Kicks it out to nobody who was in the corner. As Precious Achiuwa was sliding up to the top of the key as Flynn was coming down the lane. Flynn thought he was going to stay in the corner and threw it out of bounds. And McBride bringing it down. Off the turnover. Gets it over to Grimes. The Knicks come out with McBride, Grimes, Hart, RJ, and Hartenstein. RJ has it on the right wing. Hesitation dribble. Spins. Gets to his left hand. Lays it up and in. Beautiful move against Achiuwa there for RJ. Beautiful move, RJ. Barnes has it up top. Hands it off to Flynn. Flynn being guarded by Deuce. Coming to his right around the Achiuwa screen. Kicks it in the corner to Gary Trent Jr. Dribbles in. Puts up the mid-range jumper along the baseline. Can't get it to go. Gets it to go. Knocks it down. 99-100. Under 11 minutes to go. Quinn Grimes coming to his left. Up top to Hart. Fakes the handoff to McBride. Hands it off to RJ. Coming to his left. Tries the Euro step. Gets a ball stripped from him by Barnes. 3-on-2 fast break. Achiuwa. Euro steps in the paint. Tries to feed Boucher. Turns it over. Good defense from the Knicks. Hartenstein and McBride able to force the turnover. Josh Hart coming the other way. Bringing it down. Euro steps. Kicks it out to RJ in the corner. Puts up the 3. Swishes it. There we go. RJ saw one go in and he's got another one going. And Malachi Flynn bringing it down. Knicks up 4. Has it on the right wing. Coming to his left. Crosses over to his right. Getting downhill. Lays it up over Deuce. Can't get the layup to go. Bounces off the rim. Okay. Josh Hart bringing it down. Coming to his left. Going all the way. Kicks it out to RJ. Pump fakes from 3s. Driving it down. Goes strong to the basket. Gets absolutely hacked by Malachi Flynn. Gets hit in the face. RJ does the smart thing. Rolls over. Acting like he just got absolutely annihilated in the head. They're going to show the free throw here. The referees, because RJ got hit in the face, the referees are going to go check to see if it was a flagrant. That's the second time they showed the replay where Scotty Barnes stripped RJ Barrett when he tried the Euro step in the paint. Scotty Barnes hit RJ in the face, but we know RJ doesn't get any calls, so they didn't call it. Tough. This time they did call it on Malachi Flynn. So they missed the first one, unfortunately, even though RJ did fall to the ground holding his face. Refs did not call anything because they have not been very good tonight. But they did catch this one. I don't think this will be turned into a flagrant foul. Malachi Flynn hit the ball with his hand. Did not really follow through. It was his elbow and his forearm that connected with RJ's head and face. So I don't think this will be upgraded to a flagrant foul, but I wouldn't necessarily be surprised. There's a bit of a follow through on Malachi Flynn there. And then just kind of walks away. So I don't know. Sometimes the attitude of the player can come into play if the referees feel like it was a bit too aggressive. We'll see. We'll see what they come up with. It can go either way. Kenny said 96 watching, 29 likes. Yeah, I get it. Again, liking the video, liking the stream is just it doesn't affect your viewing or your YouTube recommendations at all. All it does is just tell YouTube this is a solid piece of content. You should send it out to more people. Signal boost it in a way. Susan said Rando has definitely been playing with some stuff lately. He's been fantastic. As of late. But it's definitely continuing in this game as well. Overall, he's 13 for 19, so very efficient too. Very efficient game from Rando too. He's had some tough shots tonight as well. Like a lot of like 8 to 10 foot fadeaways, high arcing over outstretched arms. Toronto Raptors aren't that big, but they are ridiculously long. The referees seem to have finally come up with a decision. Let's see what they decide. So it's not going to be a flagrant foul. It's going to remain a common foul. I agree with that. So it's going to be 2 shots for RJ at the free throw line. Uh, 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. RJ at the line for 2. Can push the lead up to 6. Knocks down the first free throw. Thank you, RJ. Way to handle your business at the line, big dog. RJ misses the second. Come on. We got business to handle. RJ, come on. We can't be missing free throws tonight. The Knicks are 14 for 21 from the free throw line. Terrible free throw shooting here in the second half, especially in the second half. Achua has it. Gets it over to Flynn. Wide open on the left wing. How does that happen? He's wide open. No one around him. Where's the communication there? Flynn knocks down the 3. It's back to being a 2-point game. A little over 9:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. McBride bringing it down over to Harnstein. Over to Josh Hart. Gets it over to RJ. Up top, coming to his left. Takes the contact. Euro steps. Tries to kick it up to Grimes. Ball tipped in the air by Gary Trent Jr. Schroeder checks in for Gary Trent Jr. And OG Anunoby checks in as well as Flynn and Gary Trent Jr. sit down. McBride gets it on the inbound on the right wing. Brings it up top. Coming to his right off the Harnstein screen. Takes some contact. Mid-range pull-up jumper over Schroeder. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Boucher able to bring it down. And Schroeder going to bring it down. McBride guarding him on the right wing. RJ switches onto him. They feed Scotty Barnes in the post. Quinn Grimes guarding him. Backing him down. Leans, turns, puts it up, gets it to go. Just bullies his way into the paint on Quinn Grimes. It's not a good matchup. They hit a head pass to RJ. RJ in the paint. Late Euro steps, lays it up with the left hand. Smooth move from RJ. Back and forth game here, 106-104. Barnes inside the Boucher. Beautiful pass, and he's able to finish over the smaller Knicks. Josh Hart and Deuce McBride were there, just not tall enough to defend Boucher in the paint. RJ has it up top, feeds it over to Quinn Grimes, left wing. Kicks it out to McBride. McBride up top to Josh Hart, driving it to his left, getting downhill. Gets all the way to the basket, lays it up. Tough, strong move from Josh Hart. Finished with the right hand of the basket over 2 Toronto players. Tough move from Josh Hart. Schroeder has it up top, coming to his left off the Achua screen, steps back, pulling it out. McBride guarding him. Over to Anunoby, coming to his right, getting downhill, gets in the paint, lays it up. Foul on Harnstein. Can't convert the layup, but it's a foul on Hartenstein. So Anunoby going to the line for 2. 8:05 to go. Whew. Student said Big Ragu needs to step up to the plate. I'm just saying. It seems like that starting shooting guard spot is a tough spot to be in. Because when DiVincenzo was coming in off the bench, he was catching and firing away from 3. He was playing very free. He was playing in transition. And he had 2 awesome games in a row. And then goes to the bench. I mean, Quentin Grimes goes to the bench, and DiVincenzo is inserted into the starting lineup. Now DiVincenzo is struggling where Grimes was, and Grimes is excelling off the bench. So it's a tough spot to be in, it seems like. Tied at 108. Under 8 minutes to go. Brunson is checked back in. He gets into the paint, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Wasn't ready for it. He's able to save it, though. Driving it down. Kicks it out to RJ. He's driving to the basket. Lays it up and in. Beautiful cut from RJ. Nice pass from Josh Hart, too. Love to see RJ picking up his play here in the fourth quarter. Don't sub him out, Tibbs. Tibbs has a bad habit of subbing RJ out here in the fourth quarter when he's cooking. Cross-court pass. Boucher out of the corner. Puts up the 3 over Josh Hart. Comes up short. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein with the rebound. Out to Brunson. Hit ahead past the Grimes. He's driving it in on Anunoby. Puts it up. No foul call. Josh Hart offensive rebound, though. He's going to bring it back out. He's going to slow it down a little bit. Over to Grimes. Grimes has it. Coming to his right. 1 dribble. Puts it up. Over Anunoby. Knocks it down. Quentin Grimes. Yes, sir, big dog. Yes, sir. 113 to 108. Barnes bringing it down as on the right wing. Quentin Grimes switches onto him. Up top to Schroeder. Brunson able to close out on the bad pass. Schroeder able to save it. Coming to his left off to a Chua screen. Kicks it up top to Anunoby. He's driving it down. They strip him. RJ picks it up. He's bringing it down. Over to Josh Hart. Hard dribble. Lays it up and in around Schroeder with the backline defender. And the Knicks go on a little mini run here. Go up 6. Yes, sir. Not 6. Excuse me. They go up 7 here. Yes, sir. The Knicks going on a bit of a run. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Josh Hart having a huge impact here in the fourth quarter, along with RJ. Please don't take RJ out. Quentin Grimes also knocking down a nice big 3. Quentin Grimes, since moving to the bench and being in a role that's a lot freer, he has excelled. And I love this version of Quentin Grimes. Now, maybe he's just on a heater. Let's let the games pile up a little bit here. But I love the way he has excelled. And DiVincenzo needs to find his way a little bit. As Susan pointed out earlier, the big Ragu needs to step up to the plate. He does. He needs to find his way a little bit with the starting unit. Again, it seems like that starting shooting guard spot is a tough spot to be in because you just never really see the ball. Playing alongside Brunson, Randall, and RJ, they soak up a ton of usage when the 3 of them are on the court together, which is why Quentin Grimes struggled a lot because he never saw the ball, and which is why DiVincenzo is probably struggling a bit here because you never see the ball. But I think DiVincenzo is a better connector than Quentin Grimes is. He can be he's a better rebounder, and he can be a better connector and passer than Quentin Grimes. So I think he is better suited for that starting shooting guard role, where he's playing most of his minutes alongside the starters, because you have to respect his 3-point shooting. He's a good cutter, and he's a good rebounder and passer. The problem is that your point of attack defense takes a huge hit without Quentin Grimes. But, DiVincenzo can be a solid defender. This Toronto team does not match up well with DiVincenzo because they are big and long, and that's just not a good matchup for guys like DiVincenzo. Grimes either anyway, by the way. But if it helps Quentin Grimes get going, then I'm down with it. Quentin Grimes has 16 points tonight, 6 for 10 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3. Josh Hart also off the bench. Absolutely fantastic game so far. 11 points, 5 boards, 7 assists, doing a little bit of everything. This is a very Josh Hartian game. Doing a little bit of everything. 11 points, 5 boards, 7 assists is a crazy stat line for a guy off the bench. Hartenstein has also filled in admirably. Again, the defensive rebounding is going to struggle without Mitchell Robinson. The Knicks need to adapt and be ready for that and be knowledgeable of that, and everybody needs to come in and gain rebound. That's another thing. But Hartenstein, 7 points, 8 boards, 2 assists off the bench. He's played solid. RJ, he started off pretty strong. Then, wasn't all that great. I didn't particularly like the game RJ had played for a majority of the game aside from that start. But since then has been very good. 25 points, 10 for 20 from the field. So he's up the efficiency. He's at 50% from the floor and also over 20 points. So he's played pretty well. We're back into it. I never stopped the timer. You guys got to remind me. Anunoby coming down off the screen, kicks it over to Barnes, left wing, puts up the three over RJ, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Grimes able to come up with it, and Brunson will walk it down. Brunson has it on the right wing. Coming to his left around the Randall screen, pocket pass to Randall. Schroeder guarding him, sidestep, corner three for Randall. Rims in and out, can't get it to go, but Randall able to chase down his rebound. Tried to get it out to Grimes, ball tipped away. Siakam picks it up, he's bringing it down, he's pushing the pace. Kicks it out to Schroeder, corner three, in transition, swishes it. So the Knicks got a decent look from three, couldn't cash in on it, and then turned it over. And the Raptors come down and knock down a three of their own, able to cut it to 4 points. 6 minutes to go, halfway through the fourth quarter. Game winding down here. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left. Getting downhill, goes to the mid-range pull-up jumper over Schroeder, knocks it down. JB coming up clutch. Schroeder bringing it down. Brunson goes under the screen. Schroeder pull up three. Can't get it to go, but a foul on Brunson. JB, come on, dog. You're too smart for that. You're too good to be fouling guys at the three-point line, man. You're too good for that. They showed the Mic check. Can you guys hear me now? It should be good. Should be fine. Right? I'm getting good audio reads here. You guys just gotta let me know if you can hear me. My apologies for the technical difficulties. Please let me know if you can hear me. Actually, I could just turn this on and hear myself. You guys just gotta let me know if you can hear me. Okay. You should be able to hear me now, right? Yes, Karen, thank you. We got a big round. Okay, we fixed the technical difficulties live. Wow, what a shame. Okay, so if you guys want to know what the problem is, the problem, sorry about that. You know what sucks? The Knicks just went on an incredible run. Like, I was trying to keep my eye on the game as well, too. The Knicks just went on an incredible run. They were knocking down a bunch of threes. The score is 129 to 119, apparently. It's a 10-point lead. There is exactly 2:38 to go. So, all of that. Okay, so I'll tell you guys what the issue was. So I use wireless microphones, which means that they need to be charged before I go live. I forgot to charge them before I went live, and the next thing I know, it was 7:15. So I put them on the charger for 15 minutes, which is why I was a little bit late tonight in terms of showing up on camera. So I charged it as much as I could. Obviously, you guys saw I was fumbling around trying to find a way to connect it to the computer while still charging it. So I was getting like giant USB extenders that I have. It was a mess. You can't charge it while recording, so we'll see how long we last. Hopefully we make it to the end of the game, people. Sorry about that. We'll be better. We'll be better. Well, make sure they're charged more frequently. Anunoby goes to the basket, lays it up and in. All right, we're back into it though. We only have a little over 2 minutes to go, so we should be able to make it. But you guys gotta keep letting me know. Also, a lot of my filters are messed up now. Okay, I gotta fix this whole audio situation after the game. Schroeder draws an offensive foul on Brunson. 2:10 to go. Sorry about that, everybody. It's hilarious because also, as I was fumbling around with the wires, I just messed something up, and now one of my monitors is off. So now I only have 2 monitors to work with, which I guess is fine. But thank you guys for sticking with me because our viewership has been cut in half. Schroeder gets to the basket also and knocks down a layup. Under 2 minutes to go. Right, our viewership is, it's back up at 80. Okay, so some people came back. Brunson driving it down, loses the ball. Brunson, what are we doing, big dog? Come on. Over to Barnes. Stops in the paint. Try to pass inside. RJ comes up with a steal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ricardo, what's up, Ricardo? What's up with my Knicks? They're up 6 right now. 1:30 to go. Winding down time. Randall has been fantastic tonight. RJ has been up and down, but I think for the most part good. He's had a good first quarter and now a good fourth quarter. RJ back. Randall. Josh Hart has been awesome. Randall in the paint. He's got to put it up. Shot clock winding down. Knocks it down. Fade away. Foul line jumper over Schroeder. Yes, sir. Back up to 8. Over to Siakam. Driving it in. Pump fake. Lays it up. Can't get it to go. And Barnes can't grab the rebound. RJ leaves it off for Brunson. He's bringing it down. We're a minute to go. 8-point lead. The Knicks should be able to pull this one out. Fantastic. And it looks like we're going to make it to the end of the game, people. I have a ton of audio work to do after this one to fix some of the issues, but we'll get to that. Randall has it up top. They bring a double team. Inside pass to Josh Hart in the paint. Puts it up. Tried to draw the foul. Can't get it. Achua with the rebound. He's bringing it down. 45 seconds to go. 8-point lead for the Knicks. Can they hold on? Kicks it in the corner to Anunoby, who knocks down a corner 3. Cuts it down to 5. Brunson over to Randall. Hit ahead past the Hart. Almost stolen, but Josh Hart bringing it down inside to RJ, who lays it up and in. RJ closing is big. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Yeah, yes, it is. RJ had a very good fourth quarter. Very, very good fourth quarter here. Schroeder draws a foul, going to the basket. 25 seconds to go. I think for the most part, Tibbs does a pretty good job of closing with the guys he should close with. Some of his substitution patterns I'm not a fan of, but for the most part this season, he's done a good job of closing with the guys he should close with. right? Closing with the guys who have been hot and who have got him to that point. Tonight, RJ played well, especially in that fourth quarter. Didn't like his second and third quarter for the most part, but we know RJ can be a closer. Picked his play up in the fourth quarter. Schroeder knocked down the first free throw, knocked down the second free throw. 128, 133. Brunson hit a head pass to Hartenstein and goes down and throws it down. Takes another 2-point basket back. 21.4 to go. It's back up to 7, and the Knicks are going to be able to close this one out. Just no stupid fouls, obviously. Achua is going to bring it down. In and out dribble coming to his left, loses it, picks it back up. He's in the paint, puts it up with the right-handed flip. Can't get it to go, but a foul on Hartenstein. That's an ugly whistle right there. Don't love that whistle. 16 seconds to go. Achua at the line. And Tom Thibodeau is going to challenge the foul call. Why not? Why not? Definitely have to fix the microphone issue. Again, sorry about that, everybody. I was thinking if I can't get this to work right now, I'm gonna have to end stream early, and this is a very good game. That's what I was thinking. Or maybe just have a silent stream and hang out with you guys till the end, but I didn't want to necessarily do that. And also my monitor's not working all of a sudden. Great. I'm gonna have to fix that too. Okay, there it goes. Popped back on. Fumbled with the wire a little bit. I'm kind of filibustering a little bit until these referees who take forever to come up with a conclusion on whether or not it was a foul call or not. So, guess we'll just wait around for 10 minutes for these referees to come up with a conclusion. Again, Susan, say it with me. Time limits on these reviews. Come up with a decision. I can watch a replay once or twice from an angle or two and then walk away with a decision. Why can't these referees do it? Oh, here they go. So it is a foul call. My monitor turned off again. Okay, so there's a problem there. The Knicks should be able to hold on to this one. It's a 7-point lead. Achua will go into the line for 2. Achua at the line. Knocks down the first free throw. $129, 135, 16 seconds to go. Achua goes 2 for 2 at the line. 130, 135. They foul Brunson, bringing it down. This is what they're going to have to do. And they're also going to have to make an incredible amount, a couple of shots here. They want to be able to come back in here. And the Knicks are going to have to miss free throws, which obviously we are not rooting for. Another timeout. Okay, timeout for the Knicks. Tom Thibodeau going to talk it over with the Knicks. Make sure they don't blow this one. Smart decision. I am also worried that my microphones aren't going to make it to the end. But we can go over the box score real quick because it looks like the Knicks are going to pull this one out. I don't want to jinx them. It's a 5-point game, only 5. But as long as they knock down free throws, which can be a problem for them, they should be okay. So for the Knicks, Julius Randle, 33 points, awesome third quarter. Awesome game all around, pretty much. 33 points, 8 boards, 5 assists. If we had any critique for Randle, it's the usual defense stuff. Like there were a couple of times we noticed where he wasn't really getting the hand up. Very annoying. But other than that, in the rebounding. Without Mitchell Robinson, we need Julius Randle to be more of a beast on the boards. The Knicks struggled a bit grabbing defensive rebounds tonight, so definitely needed him to pick up his intensity and effort on the boards and focus on the boards. But I mean, after that, it was just an incredible game from Julius Randle, another one this season. 33 points, very efficient, 14 for 21 from the field. Brunson, 21 points, only took 12 shots. Felt like Brunson had a pretty ineffective game, but you look at the box score and he's got 21 and 9 on 7 for 12 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3. DiVincenzo finally knocked down a 3 points, 4 boards, 5 assists. Tough game for DiVincenzo, trying to figure out how to fit in with the starters. But the 4 boards, 5 assists, he's a better connector than Grimes. And Grimes off the bench, leading scorer off the bench, 19 points, 7 for 11 from the field, 5 for 7 from 3. That's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to be a 3-point shooter. Fantastic game off the bench for Grimes. Second one back-to-back. 16, 6, and 8 assists for Josh Hart off the bench. Fantastic game from Josh Hart, too. McBride in only 10 minutes, 3 points, 3 assists. It's a solid game for a backup point guard who only played 10 minutes. And also, his usual brand of really good basketball. Knicks got to get it in here. They get it in the Randle. Holding on to it. They got a foul. 13 seconds now. Randle going to the line for 2. Randle has, for the most part, handled his business at the line, so I trust him here. Knock down your free throws, Randle. Come on. RJ, up and down game, but for the most part, really solid. Really solid. RJ, 11 for 21 from the field. So at one point, looked like it wasn't going to be a very efficient night for RJ. Randle knocks down the first free throw. Thank you, Randle. But he ended the game over 50% from the field, 27 points, 3 for 8 from 3. Solid game for him. And then Hartenstein, filling in admirably, 11 points, 8 boards. Again, struggled on the glass along with Randle and Sims, who got the start tonight. Jericho Sims, we didn't mention. Only 2 points, played 21 minutes, 7 boards, though. Was fine. Struggled, but for the most part, was fine. Achua puts up the 3, can't get it to go. And that's the final score, 136 to 130. The Knicks take a win by 6 at home here against Toronto before they go off for this West Coast road trip. Very big game for the Knicks. So I'm going to end stream here because I don't know how much longer my microphone's going to work. So I appreciate you guys sticking with me through all of that. And again, we stream every Knick game of every season. So if you guys like what you see here, again, I promise it's not this chaotic, and the audio usually sounds much better than this. I just have to fix it now. But I appreciate you guys sticking with me through that. And if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. We do every Knicks game of every season. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate you all. And we'll see each other again on Wednesday. So we got tomorrow off, and then we'll see each other on Wednesday in Utah. Late game. Remember, it is a 10:30 start, I believe. We can double check that real quick. No, it's a 9 o'clock start. Still later than usual. 9 o'clock start, late. Make sure you get your naps in. We'll be doing the game, staying up as late as we have to. Usually we don't stay up late for these West Coast games because it's just tough for us here on the East Coast. Especially when you have to wake up early in the morning and you got a job or you got to go to school. I have to wake up early to go to work, but I'm committed to doing these Knicks games. Screw it. Let's do it. So as long as you guys would like to hang out with me, I'll be here. So I know not everybody's going to be able to make them, and that's fine. That's cool. I'll be here if you guys can, of course, as always. And I appreciate you guys showing up and sticking with me through those technical difficulties that had me worried there. That had me worried that I would have to end stream sooner than I wanted to. But I appreciate you guys. That's the final score, 136-130. Knicks pick up a really much needed victory. Pretty much everyone played well. The defense still isn't where it needs to be, but they'll get there. They'll get there. Got to stay positive. Got to keep grinding. Wake up at 5 a.m. I feel you. Yeah, I wake up at 5:50, 6 o'clock, pretty much. So you're earlier than me, Marley, but yeah, and I'm not a morning person. I'm more of a night person. I'd rather stay up late, but I feel you, Marley. I feel you. But that's it. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next one on Wednesday. Thank you. Love you. And I'm out. Bye.